Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Rakadash. Double honors to Apostles GMS. Salutations to y'all, can push this word with truth and sincerely. You know, it's another day out here in the highways and hedges. You know, prophesying the downfall of Babylon. If I don't know what you.
Get double honors. You over them get double honors. Oh, con. Hey, well, yeah, man. Hey, things are about to change in America, man. A lot of you people are about to, as we say, become a part of the soil, man. A lot of you people are about to sacrifice yourself for nothing, man. And bring out that Jeremiah first.
There's a book of Jeremiah 7 and 8. Behold, ye trust in lying words that cannot profit.
Yeah, you all trust in the words of Joe Biden. Hey, you all trust in the words of Fauci. Really, all these demons, man, and it's gonna be no profit, man. Hey, but you don't trust in the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. A lot of you are about to get this when they make this vaccination mandatory. A lot of you all about to get it, and you're gonna lose your life, man. You've already lost your freedoms, man. You're about to give up a lot more, and they're gonna clamp down too, especially states like this one. Hey, states like this, they're gonna keep all these restaurants and they're gonna keep things at 50%, 25%. Hey, to make you envy getting this vaccine, man. Because then they're gonna tell you, hey, the first people that can get in are the ones that have been vaccinated, man. And make no mistakes, you got especially Jakes. They're lining up to get this shit, and they're telling you what's in it. All type of poison, all type of abominable things, baby fetuses. You know.
Let me ask something. NBA just came out and said to the players that go ahead and get it. They're going to be allowed special privileges. So they're going to make it a hot commodity to have it in demand. It's going to be a two-tier system. The ones that got it and the ones that don't have it.
Hey, and you know what? A lot of these people are gamblers, man. Hey, you know, I go to the casino and gamble with some money, but these people are gambling with their life, man. Here it is, CNN will tell you, they'll play with Jake Mine. They'll sit there and they'll tell you, well, we know a lot of people have been dropping dead from it, but you might not drop dead from it. You know, why don't you go ahead and take it and find out? And they making you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans the face of this COVID, man, because it's something called eugenics. Hey, Bill Gates is the leading forefront in eugenics right now. His grandmother was, great-grandmother was Margaret Sanger, and she started Planned Parenthood. She responsible really for a lot of niggas being killed before they even born, man. You know, that's why you got Planned Parenthood in every neighborhood. You know, in the 70s, it was a big push to basically get Jake sterilized, man. Hey, the Tuskegee experiments, these are the same people that are behind that. And these are the same people you are running to get this cure from this so-called virus that's so deadly that you don't even know you have until you get tested for it, man. Let me bring this. Oh, you got something?
It's Isaiah 31 and 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many.
Yeah, and America's based off Egypt, man. They practice the same things. Hey, but where is Egypt today, man? The original people in Egypt ain't fucking there. Egypt's just a bunch of sand. A bunch of statues with the noses blown off, man. Egypt had nothing but false gods, man. Egypt was pushing, they were big into pedophilia and alligator sex, man.
And you know, I saw this was a pharaoh, right? He pissed up in the Nile River flight. He didn't piss. He came into the Nile River for the pesting grow. Like, you know, that's false advertising.
They into that like that. They into like that sexual magic. Same thing that's being pushed here. The Joe Biden and all these guys. Hey, Joe Biden is an open pedophile, man. Hey, make no mistakes. A lot of our people voted for him. You know, they voted for Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Same reason they voted for Obama. They think that he's gonna be their savior, man. Well, meanwhile, if you look at his track record, he put more Jake in jail than anybody I can really name, man, through that legislation. Hey, but it says, our people trust in Egypt. You know what I mean? They trust in what? We got the so-called greatest army. No. That army's full of nothing but pedophiles and trannies now.
Yeah.
Keep going. Hey, now they say they want to put a pregnant woman on the front line.
Woo!
You can look that up.
Damn.
They say they can get up there. It's equality now. And the Russians laughing at that shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, this place it's a big joke, man. Keep going up.
And then horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel.
Yeah, they not looking to the words and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. They going after what they think is right, man. They going after all the people that's been lying to them for the last 600 some odd years, man. Really since the beginning. Keep going, brother.
Neither seek the Lord.
Yep. Hey, but you know what? When the Lord cut off the stay of bread, hey, when these people, when this sedition among men start, that's when they're going to be trying to seek the Lord, man. They're not going to be able to find him, man. You got more than that? This is Job 13 and 4. It says, but ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value, man. Hey, Fauci is a physician of no value, man. These false prophets telling you to go out here and take this shit, they're physicians of no value, man. Now, we do believe this RFID chip is the actual mark of the beast, but hey, this vaccine, in fact, they say it has AI in it, man. That vaccine is really gonna weaken your body to accept that RFID chip, man. And they're gonna make stiff regulations where, look, if you don't have this, you're gonna be a so-called second-class citizen, man. You're not afforded the same privileges, the same rights as everybody else, man. Hey, Jake need to get prepared for that, man. Hey, because a lot of you Israelites, a lot of you niggas, I'm not even gonna call you Israelites, man. A lot of you niggas are gonna fold, man. A lot of you niggas are gonna bite down to this, you know.
That's right.
The Spirit had me thinking about this the other day. Why this COVID shit is so beautiful, man. Because it's really showing you, man, that these people don't believe in the Lord. They don't believe he's coming back. And they going to conform and do whatever the government tell them to do, man. And that includes laying down their life.
That's right. I got to pick up.
Proverbs 1 and 27. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
Yeah, because, hey, look, there is no hope in Egypt, man. There's no hope in Babylon, man. The only hope is in these words. Hey, make no mistakes. Even after you take this vaccine and you take this chip, you're still an Israelite, man. Esau wants that birthright. Esau's not trying to fucking prolong your life, man. Esau's trying to kill you, man. He's trying to kill you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's been his MO since the beginning, man. How do you think he got so rich? By off your back, by killing you, man. He wants that birthright, man. He knows his time is short, man.
That's right. Hey,
but you people, hey, you're gonna wait to the very end to call upon the Lord, man. See, right now, the doors of mercy are open, man, but they're slowly closing. Well, I'm not even gonna say slowly.
Fast.
They're fastly closing, man. They're fastly closing.
Fastly closing.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Oh, time.
This is Proverbs 3 and 31. It says, envy not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Hey, the ways of Esau have been rape, robbery, murder, and theft, man. Hey, and Jake is going right behind him, man. It said, Jake's deeds surpass the wicked, man. Jake really want this shit to continue so they can go out here and hobnob and coon out and be like these fucking heathens, man. But see, hey, we're looking for a kingdom, man. See, we're building an everlasting kingdom, man. Hey, by out the wide, man, we're building up the house of David. You know, see, in our kingdom, we're not gonna have what's going on over here, man. We're not gonna have rape, robbery, murder, and theft, man. We're gonna have everything pleasant.
That's right.
This said, hey, this Esau's MO. This, I'm just gonna get it. This John 10 and 10. The thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. Right, and that's his whole MO, man. That's how every place he goes, he's like a virus. He's a virus. He destroys everything, man. And this is the man you trust. You're putting your trust on a devil, man. It's just ready, like the scripture says, that his words are smoother than butter. The war is in his heart. And he's talking to you all these smooth words, but in reality, he has a whole knife in the back of his hand, ready to stab you, man.
Yep. He's been lying to you from the beginning, man. See, like, they got this old saying in the world, and it goes, you fool me once, shame on me. You fool me twice, shame on you, man. Hey, read that one, that Proverbs.
This is the book of Proverbs 22 and 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished.
And Jake is extremely simple, man. Jake is fucking gone, man. But the scriptures call them sottish children, man. Extremely stupid, man. Because they think they're in good case, man. They think nothing's gonna happen. They think this devil is the devil, man. And they put that in the movie. They said the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convince you he didn't exist. Jake is walking around like he's got no enemies. He's got all the time in the world. Meanwhile, the Lord is about to press this button on this place and show you Israelites that you do have enemies, man. He's about to show you this real power that should be feared, which is Yahweh Shem Yahushai. See, hey, I showed the brothers this video of this nigga woman. No, you definitely can't trust no fucking nigga woman with a bald head and some blonde hair. This demon said, I'm not asking what's in this inoculation. I'm not looking at the ingredients. I'm gonna stick out my arm and I'm gonna take it. And niggas was clapping right behind her, cheering her on, man. And that's the mindset of these niggas, man. They not asking no questions. They just ready to give up their life, man.
Proverbs 25:19 says, confidence in an unfaithful man in time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint.
Yeah.
So we in time of trouble, so-called pandemic. Shit is going down. Prophecies are hitting on all levels. And then you got our people running to who? The oppressor. Not asking questions. About to get set up. Thinking that's the way out. No, that's the way of judgment. All right?
This is Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children. They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. Right, when the brother was mentioning that this girl said she wasn't going to ask no questions. She was going to put her hand out and say, I'm going to take it. And people clapping behind her. Our own people, man. That's what the Lord said, that our people are stupid, man. They're foolish. Because a lot of people, they don't put their time to do research or to even read or even to look into things. They just run off what Esau says.
They follow the crowd, man. And that's ultimately it's going to get you destroyed, man. All right? The scriptures say, no hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished.
That's right.
And you're going to be joined onto the wicked. So you're going to get that same judgment, man.
Everybody has that choice, man. See, Jake is just ready to lay down and consent, man. And that's why the prophets are set up, man. But see, the prophets only set up for that 144,000 and that 1/3 to bring them to the light, man. You 2/3, hey, you guys are about to become a part of the soil, man. You see, you don't want this. This word, it didn't profit you, man. Not being mingled with the faith. Hey, you all want to stay. Niggas want to stay in slavery, man. I gotta say it like that. Niggas love captivity, man. Niggas love oppression. Niggas love watching a woman get ran, getting fucked by their enemies. Niggas want to get fucked by their enemies, man. I gotta say it like that, man. Jake is a fucking complete coon, man.
There was something like that on social media that some guy said that he don't like a virgin girl. He likes a girl that's already been ravaged,
yeah, I see
and
that.
niggas were agreeing in the bottom.
That shit folly, bro.
That's wicked as hell, man. That's the vibe of
That's
Esau.
wicked,
Esau
bro.
actually paid Jake or whoever to bang his wife, man. Run through her. Run trains on it. He get off on that shit, man. So guess what? Our people that's not like that, guess what? They took on the waves and vibration of their enemy. On Esau
Right.
Edom.
This is the book of Proverbs 4:14. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. And so that's why, you know how Edomites, you know, like how back in the day, how they'll be afraid to even walk in the same sidewalk as, you know, so-called Negroes. And that's the same thing with us, man. We want to avoid Edomites at all costs, man. Because where Edomites are, they cause trouble. You know, they'll make false accusations. You know, and that's why even us men, you know, that are in the truth, we stay away from all the wicked, man. You know, because they like the scripture said, what was it? I forgot how it was worded, but basically you'll start to get the how the brothers even say it, like you play with shit, soon enough you're gonna become shit. You're gonna be covered in it.
You lay down with dogs, you come up with fleas. That's the truth, man. Hey, if you around a bunch, like in the world, niggas are saying like, hey, your 5 best friends are gonna determine who you are. If I'm around a bunch of fucking niggas that's doing a bunch of bullshit, I'm you guilty by association. It's gonna rub off on you. You gonna start doing the bullshit, man. That's why the scriptures say, hey, you got to be amongst the wise men. You know, the prophets are gonna be amongst the prophets, man. Hey, the scripture talks about when you amongst the indiscreet, you observe the time, man. Hey, these niggas vex you, man. Lot said he was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked every day. Like, you get in that spirit, you want to kill these niggas just for their own good, man. But we gotta wait on the Lord, man. Let me bring this one out. This Proverbs 12:12. It says that the wicked desire the net of evil men, but the root of righteousness yieldeth fruit. Niggas wanna be in captivity, man. Esau got jokes he'll fucking bring out. He'll be making jokes, making mockery of Jacob. And he'll say, man, you would think niggas want to get out of prisons. Niggas are actually lining up to get in prisons, man. Esau has his shit set up, man. So, hey, for you niggas to go, stay in slavery, to press his license plates, to keep you all in this perpetual debt system, to keep you all on the bottom, man. Hey, they said, recently they said, this last stimulus package, that in the last 90 days, they've printed more money than they have in the last 90 years.
Damn.
So, and niggas don't understand that. Niggas think it's good. We're getting all this free money, da-da-da.
They don't consider it.
Yep.
Because they don't understand how the system works. That destroys your buying power with the money that's in your pocket. Mm-hmm. So when you go to that store and you ultimately can get less, than you could before, that's a problem, man. It's going to become an exponential problem when that hyperinflation.
Yep.
They're already doing that with gas prices, man. I was looking around and saw, I believe one was almost like $4.
Damn.
Yeah, the regular price for gas was almost $4. And the prices are rising, man. But
Yep.
I'm gonna get the scripture, Psalms 82:5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. And our people, they're like zombies out here. They're not thinking. They're just listening to what Esau's saying, and that's what they're gonna run with. And also, they're completely gone, man. That's where the Lord says 2/3 of our people are gonna get put to death, because the Lord don't want everyone. He only wants the elect and the 1/3. Now, in the days of Noah, He saved 8 people and more animals than people. He said that that judgment was with water. He said the next to come is gonna be by fire, man. And we don't want to take part of that judgment, man.
Hey, grab Isaiah 1 real quick. You made a good point, man. Jake is a fucking zombie, man. Jake is gone, man. And see, the thing is, we're not about to change the message. We're not gonna come to you all soft and trying to entice you. It's like, look, man, you can't save these people, man.
1:1.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah 1:1. The vision of Isaiah, the son of Amos, which he saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem in the days of Uzziah.
That's the northern and southern kingdom, man. Hey, cause northern kingdom is gone too, man. Don't think northern kingdom ain't got they fucking folly, man. Northern kingdom is just a fucking bigger cool as fucking southern kingdom, man. Shit, some cases more. That's a different debate, though.
Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah, hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth.
Skip it, though, verse 1.
There's Isaiah 1:3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel do not know. My people do not consider.
Now, these are two docile animals, man. The ox and the ass. But they know who their owners are, man. You call that ass, and hey, Dorothy, whatever that donkey's name is, that ass, Dorothy is going to come, man. Hey, the Lord is calling out to you, and our people running from him, man. You need to be running to the Lord, man. But see, Jake is all hypocritical, man. Jake want to wait till they getting beat upside their fucking head or getting oppressed, locked up. Then it's when they call on the Lord, man. And then the Lord will get them out that jail. And then 20 minutes later, they'll go back and do the same shit they were once doing, man. That's why the Lord is coming with such a fury and might. That's why he's coming down the way he's going to come, man.
I gotta,
the book of Judges, Hey, our people were in captivity. The Lord raised up a judge. Hey, Israel started following along. That judge died, and they went back to doing their BS and went back into captivity. Hey, that's how Jake is, man.
You got to get out this flesh, man. the elect, the righteous, the hopeful elect are striving, man. They were rehearsing the righteous acts, man. See, we're trying to go forward, man. See, Jake is fucking moonwalking, man.
We want that salvation, man. We want to be delivered because we know that the Lord. We don't know when He's going to come, but we can see by prophecies. There's Psalms 7 and 10. My defense is of God, which saveth the upright in heart. God judgeth the righteous. Oh, Salaki, this is not the one I wanted. This is right here. This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 1. But at the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night. Now we don't know when He's going to return. So that's why we're out here in the highways and hedges like He commanded us to prophesy the downfall of Babylon, to try out here to wake up the elect, to warn our people. Like He says, be a watchman. We're supposed to warn our people so we can get that blood off our hands, man.
Even though the Lord knows majority of the people aren't going to listen, man. Hey, read that again.
On this 1 Thessalonians 5 and 2, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Right, who knows perfectly, man? The hopeful elect, the ones paying attention, the ones being circumspect to what's going on in their environment. All right? The Lord said He had stretched out His hand all day long to an ungrateful people, man. So how is He stretching out His hand? Through what? The prophets. The elders and apostles been out, what, 30 years plus? Doing what? Calling in the lost sheep, man. Only so many are going to pay attention to this message the brother was going into. And all others are going to be destroyed, man. All right?
They gonna wait, man. Jake is a fucking king of procrastinating, man.
Oh, man, come on. And we got to get on ourselves. We're not perfect out here saying it, but guess what? We attempting to do the right thing, man. All right? We actually can see. So if he get more into Thessalonians, he's going to compare the children of the night to what? The children of the day. And the majority of the earth's population are children of the night, man. They're going to be destroyed.
It's the book of Proverbs 2 and 3. And He said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation. They have rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, and they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are rebellious house, ye shall know that there have been a prophet among them. Because the Lord is not going to give you a cloak for your sin, you know. Hey, the Lord's because like they always say, man, at one point everybody has heard the truth, man. You know, and if you don't remember it, hey, that's on you, man. Because either way, you're supposed to, once you hear this word, hey, that is right there, man.
Scripture better cut you off, but the scripture said he's supposed to run who readeth it, man. It's supposed to change you, man. Like the brother was going into, you're going to be without excuse when that time comes. And you're going to be wondering why you get jacked up, you're calling on the wrong name, white Jeebus, and nobody's coming, man. All right? You're going to be just, you're going to be wondering what the hell is going on. I went to this bullshit church 40 years, and I don't got nothing. I have no type of protection in this day. I'm still getting slaughtered. Hell, the church is where people going to be getting murked at, man.
Yeah. The church, you know what? Yeah, it's funny. The church, everybody going to run to that church, and that's going to be one of the main, that's going to be the death camp, man.
They show you that in the Hollywood movies.
They show you that in the first Purge.
Yep.
That was the first place they went to. Right, I said right there, the Lord knows that the nation of Israel are just, hey, our people are just stupid, man. You know, but the Lord told us to go out here to prophesy whether you will hear or whether you will forbear. You know, and that's why the Lord said that in the book of Ezekiel 33, that He has set a watchman upon thy walls. You know, and we're supposed to be crying out loud, blowing that trumpet, giving warning to the people. So when that danger comes, hey, they can't say that they didn't hear the word, man. You know?
That trumpet's being blown, man. See, Jake don't know the sound of that trumpet, man. Jake is man fully asleep. Keep reading that Thessalonians, brother.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. For when they say
Read verse 2.
1 Thessalonians 5 and 2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
You know how a thief moves. A thief ain't gonna tell you when he coming. You just gotta be looking. You gotta be watching, man. See, Jake ain't watching, man. Jake is asleep. It's either they sleep or they in that spirit of rioting right now, man. That party bullshit spirit, man. You look on the internet, Jake is spending all their money to fucking go to Atlanta and Texas, man.
For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as a travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
I think of states opening back up, no masks, everything going back to normal, everybody getting back in that mentality, that peace and safety. It's all good. So it starts to talk about sudden destruction. As a brother just read.
Hey, and it's funny, nobody's seeing Moneybag Joe no more. Moneybag Joe, these guys are running for the hills, man. They going to it, they're going in their bunkers right now. They're doing everything on a green screen. Hey, a lot of Jake, they got these mass vaccination sites set up, and people are taking this shit, man. So soon, very soon, they're gonna push that button. It's gonna be the next step, man. Oh yeah, we're gonna let you go back to normal, this, and that. Hey, but everybody feels that deep down something's gonna happen, man. This is an unprecedented time. Like I said before, here it is. Pretty much 80% of jobs are gone in America, never to return again. They said they printed out more money in the last 90 days than they have in the last 90 years. So what's coming next? That hyperinflation? What's coming after that? That famine? You know what I mean? And these people think, hey, you think it's going to go back to, you think normalcy's coming out of that? You know, look, it keep going up.
It's all.
You can't think it's the calm before the storm. He's like, man, shit, finally being smacked.
Yep.
That's how it's gonna come.
We in their mindset, if you don't see it, we probably doing one of these right now. Like, oh, okay, brother.
Moving back slow.
Yeah, because it's coming, man. A lot of people are about to get hit, and they about to get hit hard, man. These people got no fucking clue what the fuck is coming, man.
They're too comfortable in that money they get. That stimulus check.
Yeah.
They talking about another one. And they're talking about by July that if you have children, you're gonna receive
$300 a
some
month.
kind of money every
$300
month.
a month.
So
That's like the UBI almost.
yeah, something like that, baby.
You know what that means? Hey, get you hooked on this fucking money because your job ain't coming back. Now you got to be fully dependent on Egypt. Hey, when Egypt had no money, when people had no more money, what did they have to give up? Themselves, man. Meaning what? Now you got to take that chip, man. Woo. It's coming. These people are about to take that chip.
And that's a lesson right there. Because no time since I can remember, I'm in my mid-30s, man, has the government just readily gave away its money like this. No time, man.
Yeah.
Right? Now there's going to be strings attached, as we always say, like a brother got into. Once you start getting it and they get you hooked, and then if you don't take it, you don't take their vaccine, you don't take their chip, you don't take all these requirements, they're going to cut you off.
Hey, man, Jake is fucking full of shit, man, because I hate niggas, man. Niggas will be, we going to get on this plane, we going to go to Africa, we going to live off the man. Man, y'all niggas ain't doing that shit, man.
Nothing.
They can't leave because they don't got their shot.
Niggas could barely walk a fucking mile without fucking complaining, man. You telling me niggas gonna really live off the land and do all this shit, man? Niggas will lose their mind if that water don't come out that faucet when they turn that knob, man.
And that's a good point because Jake is domestic, man. They don't know how to yield, farm no land, grow nothing, raise cattle. That's skill. They don't got none of that, man. They've been raised in captivity.
Scripture say the love of many shall wax cold. You know, look what's gonna happen when that water don't come on no more. You know, no Jake gonna lose his mind, bro. He gonna wanna, cause a whole sedition. You know,
that's all Jake can do is really is fucking rob. But these niggas too busy shooting their bullets on the 4th of July. Fucking New Year's.
I got a precept to back you up. This is Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. It says, "My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children." All right, man. Like, people gonna go crazy out here, man. People don't know what's going on out here. Here it is. It's 2021. Esau trying to give out these vaccines, and people don't know what the multitude behind taking that, man.
Niggas ain't got no clue, man. It's like it's almost fucking comical, man. Like I can just picture these elites that's fucking sitting in the room laughing, man. Here it is, we telling them this shit gonna kill them. They still gonna take it.
God.
Just so they can get back to a bar. A lot of you people's lives just fucking revolve around a bar. Going out on a fucking Friday, man. That's your life.
Pleasing the flesh.
Yep.
That's it. And Bill Gates, I remember he did an interview, this was months ago, man, before the vaccine was even out, man. He said it's going to be a lot of people hurt by it, but it's all for the good. That was his statement.
Hey. Man, you got one at this, Lonnie? Because you said the piece of say. Keep this next one say.
Yeah, come. I'm gonna reread. I'm gonna go to verse 4. But ye brethren are not in darkness, that the day shall overtake you as a thief. Ye are the children of light, and the children of day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness.
Yeah, so you people are in that gross darkness, man. You didn't even know what you're stumbling at, man. See, the elect, the hopeful and righteous elect, can see these things coming, man, and we're giving you that warning, man. You got to be a complete fool. You have to be a complete reprobate fool to think that you're in a good case right now. Hey, even if you have 100 million, you're considered as a nigga. If you got 100 million right now, you might as well be black. Because that's how these elites look at you, man. You're expendable, man. You're not a part of that club.
And it's funny you said that. You know the basketball player, LeBron James? Mm-hmm. They asked him a question in the media, are you going to take it? And he was like, well, I'm going to keep that private between me and my family, knowing he don't want to take that shit.
Yeah.
But now the
Can't
people
fuck up
that
that
own the
money.
league is pushing him. Like, hey, you got to do it publicly because people look up to him.
Oh, he's the face of the NBA.
He's expendable.
Oh, he gonna take it, all right. Oh, he gonna take it. If it costs to losing his money in his house, he gonna take it.
Yeah, because our people are a bunch of fucking coons and sellouts, man.
God.
Here it is, you got, look at what these Edomites do, man. You got a lot of these Edomites who fucking, they're ready to lose it, man. The average white man out here is ready to fucking tear shit up, man, because he has no hope. You know, the only hope he has really is in that fucking dope. And I say dope, I mean it's heroin and shit. But he has no hope, man. Everybody knows that America's falling, man. After you guys still got the address? 16 or 2? Yeah, 16. Keep going to that.
There's verse 5. Ye are the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of light of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others. But let us.
People are asleep right now, man. If you think you have another 3 years in America with things being normal, you out your fucking mind, man. The prices of food is about to go up exponentially in the next 2 months. Hyperinflation is the new norm, man. Hey, you're not gonna be able to walk down the street, just all hunky-dory and all this. People are gonna be out here robbing, not just for carnal gain. They're gonna be out here robbing to survive, man. It's gonna be a thing of survival now. You know, things are about to change. See, the new norm in America is really gonna be, that spirit of sedition, man. You're gonna have what they call marauders. They're gonna be out here just hunting for food, man. It might even take you, man. Hey, that human trafficking is gonna pick up. Hey, home invasions are about to pick up exponentially, man.
They show you that in all these movies, man. The movie The Road. Hey, that movie about that pandemic, Contagion.
Yep.
When it was going down. Look at Eli. We had people going door to door looking for food, looking for weapons.
Songbird. And Songbird, the only people that were good were the elite. The lesser luminaries in the elite, those are the only ones who were good. They showed you a glimpse of how Jake was living, and they had to show you that from an aerial view. It was millions of them in a big-ass FEMA camp.
And I just saw that movie you always talk about, finally saw it, Snowpiercer.
Oh, yeah.
In all these movies, it's a reoccurring theme from the elite, man. And we control you motherfuckers, and we do what we want to you, while we live a certain way, all right? Concurrent to, was it Psalm 73? And Jake wanted to make it to that front of the train. and we do anything to get there, man.
God.
Yep.
You know,
They're
all
gonna
these
be disappointed when they get there. Go ahead.
Salaki. You know, all these movies that's coming out, you know, it's predictive programming. You know, if it's telling y'all what's to come. You know, people, you know, Jake just looking at it as it's just a movie, this happening. You know, they don't have the understanding of what's really going on. You know,
Where they get these things from? Why
Exactly.
are you being shown these things? Like how the scripture said, man. Jake don't consider anything, man. Our people want to be entertained, man. Hey, and even these peon Edomites, man. I don't even count you heathens, man. Only two people I'm worried about is Jake and Esau, man. Even these peon heathens, man. They really got no clue what's coming, man. They may know a little bit, but they don't think it's gonna happen, man. See, a lot of people they stuck in that pride, man. The scripture actually say that the cities are gonna be trouble, man, for that, because they walked in that great pride, man. They think this way of life is gonna continue forever, man. It can't. You got all them countries that are basically like 17 countries that gathered up to come against America to basically be like, hey, somebody's got to go police America, man. Here it is, America's coming over here setting up this democracy, stealing all our resources, hey, pillaging us, and nobody, they can do all this. They can bomb us, but hey, the second we do something, they policing us. No, who's policing them? So this way of life can't continue forever, man. It's over with, man. You got these weak nations saying they are strong. Hey, you got Iran. You got all these powers. You got all these other countries that are now nuclear powers. Hey, so don't think it's strange that World War III is gonna get declared soon, man.
You see what Biden said about Putin?
What did he say?
He said, "I know Putin. He's a killer.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to deal with him for what he did in the elections. He meddled with it and rigged it. So that's going to stir up more trouble between Russia and the U.S.
But let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep in night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night.
See, yeah, we're sober, man. See, we have that sober mind. We have that singleness of heart, man. You people are drunk, man. You drunk off this democracy. You drunk off the ways of this world, the fashions of this world. And hey, I got news for you, man. It's over, man. Hey, this may very well be the year and coming of our Lord Yahweh Shah Mashiach, man. This way of life is done, man. It's obsolete, man. Wickedness is played out, man. You got Edomites complaining right now. Keep going up.
For they that sleep, verse 8. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith, and love for an helmet, and hope for salvation.
See, we arming up, man. See, we got the scriptures. We're arming up. Hey, we believe. We know Yahweh Shai is coming. We know what he's coming to do, man. And we're trying to be on the right hand side of this judgment, man. We're trying to see salvation, man. See, you people think you're good right now. This is your heaven, man. Jake is in complete straits. Jake is on the fucking bottom, but somehow he's still on top. He's still good because he can drink some Hennessy every night. You know, he's getting reparated. You got niggas are about to take a $5,000 check from Esau for 600 years and counting, just to put a low number on it. 500 to 600 years of slavery. Esau gonna give you 500 and 5,000 and be like, hey, just take this. It's all good. Forget about it.
But it ain't like it's particularly for you. He gave it to everybody.
That's just probably a tax write-off for him.
That's it. Yeah.
Esau, it's like if Jake gonna go spend the money with Esau anyway, he gonna get it right back. Go ahead,
This is for something you said earlier. This is the book of Isaiah 14:9. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming, and stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It has raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. They shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we?
Oh yeah, you had Kim Jong-un's sister, I believe. She was, I think it was when Trump was still in office, if I'm not mistaken. But they're basically saying like, look, man, that dollar is fucking worthless, man. And you making a stink out here. Hey, we got nukes now too, man. America's not the big bad boogeyman anymore, man. Hey, America ain't looking good for you, man. Everything is a fucking tranny. There's no real men left. You know? These other nations are like, look, we can fucking take this motherfucker. We gang up, we can take him. And these other nations will take this place, man. Iran has a fucking nuclear, called them missile cities, where they just show you all these missiles. It's like as big as this fucking park, full of missiles, man. Said this place is gonna rock to and fro like a drunk, and it's gonna break into 3 pieces, man, 3 parts. You think America's not gonna get hit with these missiles, man? It's been rape, robbing, and spoiling since its inception, and you think it's not gonna come? You niggas are mistaken, man.
It says, "Art thou become like unto us?" Because like how you were saying, man, everybody in this place is too comfortable, man. That's either they're too comfortable, or they're dumb, they're fat. You know, hey, like they have no true protection, man. You know, hey, because when no troop come in, man, they're like people don't know how to fight. Shit, 2/3, you know, Jake don't even know how to shoot a gun.
Oh man, don't let them Russian troops fall out the sky. It's over with, man. Don't let them Spetsnaz soldiers fall out. Even those what was it? Even the Vietnam soldiers, man. You know what? A lot of these other countries are pissed because of prior wars, man. They're pissed because of prior wars, man. You got a lot of kids who got fucked up from all that chemical warfare that Esau did back in the day. You got a lot of these foreigners. Their parents are fucking gone because Esau sent them troops over there. So they're in a different mindset, man. See, they're in that mindset of revenge, man. Hey, they're gonna win, man. Hey, look at that last war. That last big war was Vietnam. Shit, America didn't win that war, man. They were getting fucked up.
Slaughtered. Couldn't even make it out the boat.
And those are some Moabites, man. So just imagine when you got these forget how the scriptures talk about Moab. These fearsome Moabites. You got these big brawling fucking Russians, man, dropping from the fucking sky. Hey, you gonna have fucking Ham. Ham is just a goddamn demon, man. Ham is gonna be eating you, raping you, and beating the shit at you at the same fucking time. You know? America's not ready for that, man. America got no clue.
That's why we're looking for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Because hey, even we're defenseless, man. You know, that's why we're hoping for Yahweh Shem. That's why the scripture says in Sirach 4:28, "Strive unto the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for you." You know, without the Lord, we're defenseless, man. You know, but in that day, hey, we're just hoping to be covered by the shield of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know, that protection, that hedge.
Bring that Ezra.
This is the book of
Read verse 1 there, John 14. Because, hey, this brother's in the right spirit, man. Hey, without Yahweh Shai, hey, the things that come are about to be impossible, man. If you don't have the Lord, you are just
Through.
done. Yeah.
It says the book of 2nd Esdras 16:1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. It says, I'm going to skip down to verse 14.
Jake, this time, Ezra's seeing this vision, man. This vision is coming. Time of Jacob's trouble is coming to try the whole world, man. That hour of temptation is coming to try the whole world. Why do you think the whole world is pushing for this forced mass vaccination? It's not a coincidence, man. There is a thing called the New World Order, man. Keep on looking.
It says, verse 14, "Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth."
Yeah, you can't pull this back, man. You can't stop this. You can't reverse this, man. This America, its debt has crippled it. You know, it's burnt up all its bridges with these other nations. And ultimately, you have the Lord's people over here in slavery. That's the main one. Ultimately, hey, what do they say? The eye in the sky? Ultimately, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushai's eyes in the sky, those chariots, hey, he says his eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. The Lord sees what's going on, man. The Lord is about to come and redeem his people, man. That's who you really need to be worried about, man. It's like the things that are coming to this place, so people had no clue, man. But you know what? Niggas worried about getting that stimmy. Niggas worried about motherfucking what they gonna do. Niggas booking flights to Atlanta as we speak right now. You know?
Guess what? They raised the price of the flight by $1,400 exactly.
Damn.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers paying $1,400 just to fucking go party?
They hold Stevie.
Wow. As soon as they make it up, man. But they're not looking for the coming of the Lord, man. And Jake is about to be a pitiful case, man. Notice we keep harping on fucking Jake, man. Because this is all this truth is for. It's for you Israelites, man. It's for you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You see, they keep going.
Verse 15. "The fire is kindled and shall not be put out, till it consumed the foundation of the earth.
And that's how you know Yahweh Shai coming, man. He said when he comes, that fire is already going to be kindled.
That's it. And that's how you know everything in prophecy matches up, man.
Yep.
It's not going back to normal.
Talk
This
about-
is it. Go ahead.
It says he sent out the fanners, and he's coming with his fan, man. That fan is what heats up that fire. Hey, these nations are all around. These nations are circling America like hyenas right now, man. They got especially this naval war is being set up. See, the thing is, America operates on shipping. It starts off with the shipping. Whoever controls the seas controls that influx of food. You know, you already got these truckers that are going on a strike. So how much more when you can't eat, man? A bag of rice is gonna cost you $50 US, maybe more. Keep going.
This says, verse 16, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plague that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again.
Yeah, these people, hey, like for instance, right? These people, how you know these people are complete hypocrites, right? Look at this so-called pandemic, man. Even when Esau tells them that peace and safety, you don't got to worry about it. Don't wear your mask no more. These niggas still gonna be in the mindset of wearing this mask, man. Their minds are gone, man. And how much more the plagues of the Lord, man? The Lord, once the Lord presses that button, he's not pulling these things back, man.
I was gonna say, you see people around with masks, but it's not even mandatory to be outside with a mask.
They driving in their cars alone with a fucking mask on.
Windows up.
That windows up. That show you that that's a mental illness right there.
Yep.
Crazy.
Niggas will sit down at the what type of fucking sense does it make? You got fucking coat. You would be at a fucking playground, right? Say you take your kids to the playground. Every adult their mother has on a mask. The kids don't have on masks. So COVID knows to discriminate between an adult and a fucking kid. You know, you go to a restaurant, go to the bathroom, you gotta put your mask on. When you eating your food, you can take it off. What type of fucking folly is this, man? These people, like, these things have to happen for these people's sake, man. These people need to be purged out. We believe in eugenics too. Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the former and author of all things, man. Hey, these things, it's a scripture that says, basically the flood was created for their sakes. That the flood of the time of Noah, that was actually a good thing, man. It was to wash away all that bullshit, man. Lord only saved, like you said, 8 souls, save more animals than fucking people, man. Now, hey, that's what's gonna happen again, man. It's a new earth coming, man. New heavens are coming, man. New Jerusalem.
It says, verse 17, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mourning. The
beginning of sorrows. See, Jake thinks this thing is coming, man. Ezra said, who's gonna deliver me in those days? He seen that vision, he was like, damn, how am I even gonna make it? This is gonna be impossible, man. Just imagine, man. You know how many fucking people it is in the world and they all can't eat at the same time? They all have no hope. They know their lives will never be the same. And then these people are already fucking demons to begin with, man. This is the valley shadow of death, man. A lot of these people are fucking killers already. A lot of them are fucking pedophiles. A lot of them are fucking sodomites. So how much more in that day when they got nothing to look forward to, man?
Gonna be a day like never before seen.
I got that right here.
Oh, you go? They read the
This is Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of his people.
Michael has to come down. It's gonna be that crazy. The Lord has to send Michael down just to defend us, man.
Of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation.
And this is that time, man. The elders say, hey, never seen a time like this when they just creating all this money. And hey, they're doing things that we've never seen before, man. And here it is, you all don't even consider this is the norm, man. Let's just go along with it.
There was a nation even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book.
Hey, if you recount, the siege of Jerusalem was terrible. I think that lasted for 3 months, if I'm not mistaken, the siege of Jerusalem, where they basically walled off the city. No food was going in. Women were eating their kids. People were swallowing gold coins just in case they made it out. They could have something to fucking vomit up to get food.
Damn.
You know what I mean? I think it was the one, if I'm not mistaken, the same account where they were basically trading that dove shit. They were trading silver for the dove shit. People were eating shit.
That's desperation. That movie Snowpiercer. One guy broke down at the end. He was like, I knew babies taste the best, man.
Damn.
All right?
Whoa.
He was going to look for babies to get them, but he said one guy cut off his arm and gave it to him so they wouldn't take the baby because they were that hungry, that desperate, man. You're going to see that again on the earth. It's not just a movie. Those things are actual historical accounts, man. It happened.
That's right.
The love of many are waxing cold right now, man. Hey, the average American is a complete fucking fool, man. Hey, the average American is a fucking idiot, man. They can't even tell you which way east is, man. How long do you think it's really gonna take for them to break down mentally to want to eat one of their kids, man? These niggas can't even control themselves now, man. They go after their lust openly, man. So how much more in that day when they really can't eat, man? When things are, what they call it, dire straits.
You can't run to this grocery store, man. You can't make it across the block to the gas station. You know it's gonna be a life and death situation, man.
Baby Jamal gonna fucking, he ain't gonna wake up. His mama gonna fucking have that pillow on his face, man.
Baby Jamal.
Second Esdras 16 and 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear.
They say, get that on camera, man. They say help food banks feed families in need. That's another thing, man. It says that beginning of famine, man. That famine is here. You got 30-mile long queues.
Yep.
They say it's like 10 to 12 hours. You waiting in the car line. People are running out of gas. They already don't got money. Then they running out of gas in the car line, in the queue, to get a box of food.
Damn.
And these aren't homeless people, man. I mean, these are like well-to-do people, middle class, so-called middle class people, man. They call it the working poor.
A lot of them, you saw Mercedes, BMWs in those fucking lines, man. I mean, there's a lot of people that's living a debt lifestyle, man. They don't really got that money.
So how much more? Hey, this is the beginning of these famines, man. Now you're gonna have to decide, man. You got people right now who having to decide. Well, shit, my insulin costs $300. I only make $7. Got to give up another $4 for rent. I'm behind. I'm already 2-3 weeks behind on that.
Man.
Shit, then I gotta eat. What do I do?
Man. Speaking of insulin being $300, I ran across a video. It was this lady. She was talking about she paying $1,000 for insulin.
We gotta do it.
$1,000, bro. You know the love of many shall wax cold. You know.
That's an Edomite.
Yep, an Edomite, Edomite woman.
Jake ain't got that money. Shit. Jake really the one who probably needs that insulin the most.
Yep.
Jake got all type of fucking, what is it, that sugar diabetes and all the heart problems. You know,
You say insulin is basically the diabetes, right?
Yep. Okay. Hey, the insurance ain't about to cover you. You suck gonna get rid of all this shit soon. The insurances, the Section 8s, the links. Look, it's like, we're living. This man is just creating the debt, man. And see these other nations, they see that, and they're not gonna do any. They're not gonna do any trade with America because it's like, look, we're not taking your debt. We need real gold. You know what I mean? We no longer want your debt. A lot of these nations are actually sending over shipments of more U.S. dollars. So the more dollars they already are creating, with the more dollars that are coming back, means now the dollar's getting devalued more and more and more and more and more. And these nations are saying, look, we're not taking this monopoly money, man. America don't got no gold.
I got a quick piece up. You know, you talk about how people will have this famine. This is Jeremiah 19:9. And I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters, and they shall eat everyone the flesh of his friend and the seeds of straightness.
Hey, Bill Gates owns all the farmland in America, man. And that bastard already doesn't want you to eat meat, man. He's saying we think you should be eating synthetic.
Synthetic. Woo.
And his look. So now that the fact that he actually owns damn near what I think is 90%, he could really be doing whatever he wants to that meat.
And what's
Yep.
funny about it, I don't know if brothers checked out that show on Amazon, Dystopia. There's an elitist in that show that mirrors Bill Gates. And guess what? He got a synthetic meat factory, and he's planning to inoculate the whole world to get population control.
Damn.
That's in this show.
Wow.
And in real life, you got who doing it? Bill Gates. It's just funny. Check that out if y'all ain't seen that. Dystopia.
All right, back in that. And it says, wherein their enemies and they that seek their lives shall straighten them.
Hey, so this is coming, man. Meat is like certain things, like the things that matter are going up exponentially right now. I buy a coffee. This coffee, like I'll buy this coffee. Shit's normally supposed to be $2.51. Now they charging me for extra for the milk that go in it. They charging me for the cinnamon powder.
Damn.
Yeah, that's 40 cents for cinnamon powder. I'm like, nigga, what?
Cinnamon powder. The fuck?
Now my coffee's $4.
Damn.
Yeah, not too long ago, like a week, not even, almost a week ago, I went to a store. I got only three bags of lemons, and they were so small. And when I went to go pay, that cost $12. And then I went to another store to get 2 bags of grapes, $12.
Damn.
I was like, God damn! But I was like, the whole time, like you mentioned it last week, I was like, because that's more closer to the times we're coming in, you know.
You gotta get your mind like prepared for these things because it's like it's scary.
That shit wild, bro. If you actually think back in the 50s, or you go watch like an old black and white TV show, you just spent what, $24 on lemons and grapes? That was crazy. 5 cents for like a good amount of meat. 10 cents, 25 cents. Those were the prices for goods.
It's funny you said that because I was not too long ago, like almost like 4 days ago, I was watching the movie Home Alone, the first one. This little kid went into a grocery store, he had a whole cart. He went to go pay, and the lady, the cashier, said that would be $19.25.
Damn.
I was like, damn.
That's the early 90s, Home Alone or some shit like that.
Yup.
I remember shit. My mom could spend like she would just overdo it, but you would spend $100 and you would do it. She would spend like $200-$300. I'll be like the whole. Like, you sitting in the back seat. I'm sitting in the back seat with your shit on top of me like this. Shit, you spend you go in the grocery store with $100. Now you come out with 1 bag. God forbid you go to Trader Joe's or Whole Foods. Hey, but listen, that's how you gotta have your faith in the Lord, man. Hey, because even the people, I've met people like single-digit millionaires, anybody with 1 to 10 million, and they're panicking right now because they know hyperinflation's coming, man. Even the people with the hundreds of millions, they're trying to get the fuck out of America because they figure, well, I can still live, but I can't live here. A lot of these Edomites are like trying to flee the scene.
I see that. You got people who retired, old Edomites going to South America to live a certain lifestyle that they can no longer live right here in America.
Yep.
I heard about that.
A lot of them are taking the hit. They're like, man, shit, if I'm worth $8 million, I'll take a hit or 2, try to transfer over to this currency, get the fuck out of there. But you can't run from this, man. See, this is coming to the whole world, man. Because you got Jacob's in that mindset too, like, shit, we're going to set up a colony in Africa. I hate Jake,
Back then, in the days of Noah, they were trying to escape, man. They were going to the biggest hills trying to escape that water. But that water was, a brother showed it, put it in a group. A brother put a video, a cartoon of the days of Noah. And they were going to the biggest hills trying to escape it, man. That water would just splash and then take them all the way down.
Damn.
So ain't no escaping, man.
Hey, now, it is a way to escape, but only for the elect.
It says, going back to 2 Nephi 16 and 18, it says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear.
See, the powers shall stand in fear, because you got the left hand side. They see these things, man. They see those chariots, man. They see that the earth, they know that the earth is spinning fast, right? The earth is spinning faster than it's ever spent, man. Because time's being sped up. Hey, they see what's going on, man. Hey, Jake is waking up. Look, we're on the highways and byways. Lord woke us up. Our people are waking up. You know what I mean? Hey, Esau knows his time is short, man. Esau's having visions in the night, like, oh shit. Who knows, man? These luminaries are having visions in the night. They waking up. They waking up from their dreams like, shit, I was just in chains.
It says the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
Say the beginning of evils. What does evil mean? Bad times, man. Bad times are coming, man. Hey, and a day like this, everybody's feeling good. The sun is up. Somebody fucking barbecuing. Already ain't even fucking the first one day. Motherfucking barbecuing, man. Hey, but guess what? Bad times are coming, man.
It says, verse 19, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendments.
Yep, amendment means correction, man. So, hey, yeah, people are going to be getting beaten. People are going to be getting eaten. Hey, these things are for that scourge of correction, man, because ultimately nobody wanted to hearken to the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Lord said, what? Do not these abominable things I hate? People want to continue on in this, man. That's why the Lord is about to come and slap the whole world, man.
And they think they for to escape the Lord's judgment, you know. I got a precept. This is Amos 5. I'm going to start from 18 because the point is in 19. It says, woe to you that desire the day of the Lord. To what is, Salaki, it said, to what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. It says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him.
Oh, that's somehow you get away from that lion, bro. Lion, that's the strongest creature in the jungle. You get away from him, then you meet what?
It says, or went into the house and laid his hand on the wall and the serpent bit him.
Yeah, you done made it through a few plagues, man. You done escaped a few things. Now you think you done got to safety, and then you get bit by that serpent, man. And now you just sitting there helpless. Hey, with that venom running through your veins.
You got that COVID running through you.
Slowly down, you got that real COVID.
That's how it's gonna be, man. The Lord ain't gonna be giving out quick deaths, man. A quick death in that day is that's mercy, man. Just getting your head blown off in that day is mercy, man. A lot of you people are gonna get shot, get your head blown off, and still be living, man.
Torment.
That shit still, your whole shit, half of your face gone, you're still alive.
Man.
Put your shit back.
Hey, that's what that torment really goes into, man. Hey, it's not a quick thing, man. For you to be tormented means it's gonna be agonizing.
So what up, y'all?
It's gonna be agonizing, man. Kind of like a toothache, man. It don't go away quick. But it's just gonna hey, how that scripture said, man, you're gonna flee this, you're gonna run into that. You get away from that, you're gonna run into this, man. Ultimately, the Lord has to be with you, man. There's more to it.
You want me to keep going?
Yeah.
This is verse 20. And it says, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
I think that bullshit Easter's coming up too.
Yeah.
Easter's coming up. So you know Jake's about to y'all do a fucking madness, man, surfing for some fucking eggs and shit.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Getting
Meanwhile,
bunnies and
the Lord
chocolate.
got his prophets set up telling you what everything is, making it plain upon tables, giving you that warning. And that's why the Lord is gonna come so hard, man. It's like you just telling somebody the same thing over and over and over and over, and then finally you just gotta knock them the fuck out. That's what the Lord's gonna do, man.
You saw that you see the video people was talking about vocab going to NFL locker room.
I heard that shit.
Even though he said it wasn't true, he know that a lot of NFL players are waking up. And he said it his own self. You know? So this truth is eventually Esau is gonna have to hardcore demonize us and hardcore come after us.
Yep.
And we getting closer to that day, man.
Yeah, they're gonna shut this internet down. They already making this war, man. You can't say anything now, man.
Right.
You say something, it's like you looked at as a criminal. If you tell the truth, oh my God, lock him up. It's like this is turning into China or Germany, man. Nazi Germany, man. You speak against the powers that be, we gotta lock you up. You could be very well telling the truth, but you know what? It doesn't go with our agenda. We gotta lock you up. And it's a war on the
Call
truth.
you extremist.
Yep.
Extremist.
Script
This is the book of Lamentations 4:9. They that are slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruit of the field.
Yeah, that sword is coming, man. A lot of people ain't gonna get this taste of that sword, man. We said that sword is gonna be in a sense mercy, man. See, cause hey, a lot of people in America they're glutton, man. You know, all they do is eat all fucking day. They live these decadent lifestyles. Niggas fucking be getting a $300 paycheck, man. Half of that is going to eating out every day and fucking and drinking some hen, man.
Drugs. Shit.
Drinking some weed, yeah.
So as soon as majority of them got their first stimulus checks, I was seeing some comments on the internet that Walmart was packed. And guess what niggas were doing? Buying big TVs.
Yeah, I was just saying that.
So you know, and this is the worst part. They gave
Bad
he saw a
TV.
demon, bro. He gave niggas that shit on a Friday. That was the Shabbat. It was niggas got stimulated on a Friday. It was a Shabbat. You know, niggas was going crazy. I had to thank the Lord it was a Shabbat. Like, you know what? I'm gonna just sit down. I ain't about to do nothing stupid. Jay got that direct deposit. They went crazy, man. But yeah, man, keep on the edges. These things are coming, man. You're not gonna be able to put these things off.
It says verse 20. It says, but for all these things they shall not turn away, so I can turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges.
Yeah, so hey, these things are coming. It's gonna be like trying to think of a good movie like RoboCop. Look, it's gonna be dire straits, man. People are gonna be hunting each other down for lack of resources, and people are still gonna be trying to party in that day, man. They showed you it was a purge.
Yeah, it's the first one.
First purge.
It's not the first one, but they call it the first purge. Yeah.
Niggas was still trying to party, man. It was like, oh shit, they're partying. Should be killing one another. They're partying, and they're not gonna be mindful of these scourges, man. They gonna go harder. That's why the Lord got to euthanize our people, man.
It's the book of 2nd Esdras 14
Mariella.
and 14.
Mariella.
Let go from the mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature. That's why, amen, the Lord told us to, just separate yourself from this world, man. All right? Just come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because everything else is vain. Nothing else matters. All right? The money doesn't matter.
No, I do it
your
like
fucking
whoever
car
comes.
doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Your woman doesn't matter. Your family doesn't matter. All right? Yahweh Shem Yahushai is what truly matters, man. Going back with this 2nd Esdras 16 and 21. Behold, victual shall be so good, cheap upon earth.
His brother said it, man. He said Jake was in there getting, when Jake got that 14, they got that $300 56-inch, boy. It's a Sheba.
It says,
Hey, but meanwhile, the shit that don't matter is real cheap right now. These shoes, these TVs, clothes. A lot of these stores, you get clothes so cheap because they closing, they liquidating, man. They call it that retail apocalypse. Go get some food though. That's expensive. Go buy some bullets. That's expensive. Water. Shit, they just put water on the stock market in California. Water's getting expensive, man.
That's supposed to be free.
Mm-hmm. Your medication, expensive. They said victuals should be so good, cheap on earth. And then what?
it says that they shall think themselves to be in a good case.
Oh, yeah, niggas. Hey, niggas making more money now off unemployment than they was working. They think, hey, it's all good in the neighborhood, man. Finally retire, relax, get my small business started. Shit.
That's that peace and safety, man. That's sudden destruction coming.
Yep.
Because if I can get the scripture, this 2 Corinthians 4:18. While we look not at the things which are not seen, but at the things which are not seen. So like I'm going to read that. 2 Corinthians 4:18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but the things which are not seen, for the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
Hey,
So
I was gonna say, most people can't see past their reality right now, man. When we go into the scriptures, we see the prophecies taking place, and we see what's coming after it in the kingdom of heaven. You see that? Most people don't understand that the here and now is temporary, man. Your job, your car, your loud ass kids, your ignorant ass woman, all that shit is temporary, man.
Especially that ignorant ass woman.
Especially that ignorant ass woman. A lot of you guys, women out there, are gonna be put to death, man.
That's it.
And righteously put to death, man. Right? 'Cause a lot of these women are wicked as fucking hell.
Gotta go, gotta go.
Yeah, go on there.
That was it.
If I said, don't knock up, put the camera on me.
16
I
to 21.
translation.
Behold, this sword shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in a good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
Sword, famine, and great confusion, man, because ultimately Esau shuts down this internet. Really, when the Lord pulls us back, that's the beginning of the end right there. That's it. When you don't see us on the highways and byways and you can't log into the YouTubes anymore, that's it. Because that's when Esau is going to make that move, man. You're going to have, that sword, whether it be the actual troops that are over here, or really just the sedition amongst these people, man, for that lack of bread, man. And if you see they're creating this inflation, once they stop giving out all this money, and things go like, they say we passed the hump.
Got over the hump.
Got over the hump. That's when people gonna be like, well, now you got to get a job. It ain't no jobs.
Right.
Now you got to look. The loaf of bread is $50. You want it or not? I don't got it.
Biden already said they finna raise taxes, man. They finna raise taxes on everything, so they gave it to you, and then now they talking about, hey, we
Put
gotta
the
get
inflation
it back.
to it. That's right.
That's it.
Put the inflation to it now.
My insulin is $400. I don't got insurance no more. You should have thought about that before COVID. What?
Speak up.
They had all the stimulus money. People ain't thinking about that.
Yeah. I forgot who said it, but they said, I think it was Bill Gates who said it too. They said this first basically catastrophe, whatever, they're not gonna be ready when it hits again.
He said he basically got foreknowledge of the plan, man. And speaking on Bill Gates, the censorship is real. I was watching something that had to do with financial markets, and it was a guy who made a comment about Bill Gates. It was a live show, and they took this guy's channel down, man.
Damn.
Because he said something about Bill Gates. So the censorship, once they start taking the profits hardcore off this internet, that's it, man. It's done. The judgment is about to go out.
Yep.
I got that Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is coming down to you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
That's manifold, man. Hey, these Edomite heathens, go ahead and enjoy it. This is your last time. But see, we're the ones that really dwell in the heavens, man. We're looking for the kingdom to come, man. The kingdom's within us. See, hey, we're looking, our treasures are stored up in heaven, man. We're not holding on to anything in this side, man. And that's why when Esau presses this button, we at that spirit of faith in Yahweh Shai, man. Because you're going to need him in that. We need him, of course, right now. But that much more in that day, man, because it's going to be, without the Lord, you're not going to be able to do shit, man. Who got $1,000 for the loaf of bread, man?
This is what we're fighting for right now, man, trying to get that salvation and get that hedge. Somebody give me Second Maccabees chapter 10. Just start at 1.
This man's about to press that. Really the Lord pressing that button.
Right. But like I said, this ain't nothing that we haven't been through before, you know, tyranny. And see, here's the thing. There's been tyranny around us all the time, or whatever the case might be. In the Mede-Persian times, the Greeks, the Romans. And so this ain't nothing new. Go ahead, read, man.
This is second Maccabees 10:1. Now Maccabees and his company, the Lord guiding them, recovered the temple in the city.
So see, we recovering the temple now. What we doing? We bringing this truth out. We standing out here, and the last part of it, or whatnot. All right. All right. So see, the thing is we recovering the temple now. You know, by standing out here, speaking these words, putting the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua word out there so people can hear it and know it, taking away their cloak, and also building up the tabernacle of David. Okay, because like you said, this is what we're trying to do. We trying to put this hedge around ourselves because we see what's coming down the pipe. We see the tyranny that you all don't see that's getting ready to really unleash itself. Okay, we see it. Why? Because of the fact that, like I said, see, y'all not paying attention to overseas news and whatnot to see how it's going down over there. Okay, because this is Virgin Babylon, and you ain't never had no major war here on your streets. You don't know how that feels when you can't sleep and you got motherfuckers yelling in the middle of the night and this, that, and the other. And it ain't just a particular night; it's every night.
Every screams, desperation, like blood-curdling screams, man. You know somebody died, man. Horrifically. That's coming to Babylon. Get ready.
Wait.
But the altars which the heathen have built in the open street, and also chapels they pulled down.
So the chapel, see, even back in the Maccabees time, what they do, they put their stuff back in place, and the chapels and the altars that these heathens had in the streets, they tore them down. What we doing now? We tearing them down. We putting this truth out here, and all of Esau's lies is being exposed. So he being torn down. So he's being defamed and made infamous. Not made infamous because he already was wicked as a fuck, but now his infamy is being exposed. Okay, so now he ain't the white horse, white stallion, cowboy riding off in the fucking sunset no more. Okay,
Hey, right? He facing so-called extremism, man.
That's right.
And sedition now. You see what just happened with Moab. What's in Atlanta? They went to them spas or whatever. Going away Moab. Now Moab got signs like Jacob the signs about Asian Lives Matter. Man.
Exactly. But they want to be next all at the same time. Okay, where?
God. And having cleansed the temple, they made another altar.
Okay, so see, we cleansing the temple now. We bringing the elect. We cleansing the temple for the elect. We telling the elect how you should live. This is how you supposed. This is the way you walk. This is what you do. You do these things this way because it's pleasing to the Lord. Okay? If you don't do these things, then you're gonna be caught up in the middle of this turmoil that's getting ready to come out. Hey, we can't make this up, man. We can't make this up. You know what I'm saying? What? We talk about Moabites? The Moabites walk up. You know what I'm saying? You can't make that up, man. Like I said, and that's what I'm saying. The prophet's voice is going to manifest itself damn near immediately now. I was telling the brothers. What's going on, y'all? Hey, Shalom, all right. But I was telling the brothers, a while back. I was speaking on fucked up cars and this, that, and the other in the airport, and a bitch and her friend and some nigga come walking by. They couldn't even heard what we was talking about. And she talking about a nigga that's got some fucked up struts and this, that, and the other, and she don't know why you want to keep this raggedy motherfucker. See what I'm saying? You can't make this up. I'm explaining to another motherfucker, and she ain't close enough to hear what I'm saying, because it ain't like I'm loud. I mean, we right here. I'm talking at them in normal tone.
But they come by and got the exact same issue.
But that's the spirit that's floating out there. So these words that we putting out here are coming being made manifest, because the Lord Himself says that His words will not come back void. So if we out here saying it, He's got to make it happen. Go ahead, read.
And striking stones, they took fire out of them, and offered a sacrifice after 2 years, and sent forth incense and lights, and a shewbread.
So they went back to the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability after 2 years of having to be on the run and fighting this tyranny. Well, his brother been fighting the tyranny for 12 years, 13 years or so. See what I'm saying? I'm coming up on 10. Brother's been out here fighting this tyranny. Every time we come out here on these highways and byways and we put them videos out, we fighting this tyranny that we see this man is onto. Because we're commanded to do so.
And that's the scriptures. Go to the highways and byways, and basically compel our people to come back in. All right? So we're going to keep pushing this word until we get out of here, man. And the Lord said, well, the scriptures say, give the Lord no rest to reestablish Israel of praise in the earth again. And we definitely not a praise yet. So we got to keep going.
I got that scripture you quoted. Been on the highways and hedges. This is Luke 14:22. And it says, and the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. Right, man, that's our job, man. We're supposed to come out here to fulfill prophecy, man. You know why? Because it's the will of the Heavenly Father. You know, this is the whole duty of man. You know?
The book of Ezekiel 9:4, that says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
So that's who really hears us, man. It's the ones that sign and cry and got a spiritual eye to see what we're talking about, man. All right? They see the prophecies taking place. They see the economy about to fall.
They know something ain't right.
The damn nigga woman out of order. And why are these things so? That's a question that any man, before they wake up, is like, why are these things this way? They're searching for answers. Similar to the Matrix. And what's the guy? Neo?
Yeah.
He wants the answer. And the answer's in these scriptures.
It's funny that you said that, because like I said, here's what's funny. Because I think Canasta came across your mind in like March. Mm-hmm. And in like February during the Super Bowl weekend type of thing, blah, 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 when that blizzard was coming in all at the same time, I had my first smartphone. You know, it was an Android, because I don't fuck with I don't fuck with iPhones and shit. Okay, I ain't rich like that. I can't see $1,200, $1,500 for a phone. But I mean, to each his own. But anyway, I'm sitting on this bed now. Here's like you said, and they look in their darkest of hours. People are looking in their darkest of hours. I was sitting in a house, 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom house with no fucking heat in the wintertime, one fucking room with 2 heaters in it, pipes are freezing, can't really even use the toilet that much, and when I'm trying to let shit run on some level when it's that and other, but you know, you're taking the shit on top of ice, the whole deal, all of this. Now, with that first Android phone that I had, of all the things I could have looked up, what you think I was looking for? The ancient Hebrew name of Jesus. Looking for Yahweh's name. So when you hear this truth, like in my case, I didn't buck against it, but I took everything that I knew about Christianity, baptism, all this Baptist theology bullshit that I had been fed for coming up on 50 years at that time, and put it to the test and ran it through Uriah and it wasn't an easy run. They cut me they cut me up. I was like Wolverine. I had to go walk away and heal up quick and come back with another question. And we did this dance for about 3 months. At the end, I was just everything I know. I done leaked it out and they had it cleansed. So this is what we're doing now. We're cleansing this temple, and the men that want to hear this knows that something ain't right.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, the cleansing is why the scriptures talk about becoming a newborn baby. All right, just like it's a movie we talk about from time to time is the movie Training Day. You know, what's the guy named Officer Hoyt? He get in the car with Denzel. He's like, you gotta
Forget all
unlearn all
that
that bullshit. That shit
shit
get
go.
you killed out here. That's the same thing with Christianity, man. A lot of people are gonna go to those churches and get murdered, thinking they're gonna be saved, believing on Jesus Christ. This is John 10:27. It says, "My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me." So the way we bringing out these scriptures, the way he found Elder Uriah, and the way he was bringing out that word through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, guess what? This man followed him. You know, he got brought into the fold because of that. And that's only for the hopeful elect, man. All right? To those precious feet.
I got that precept before the two. This is 1 Peter 2:2. He says, "As newborn babies, desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby."
So newborns. You think of a newborn coming out of his mother's womb. He don't know anything, man.
I can't put steak and potatoes in front of him.
Right. He got to start all the way over from level 0 and work his way back up. And that's hard for a lot of aged men to come to the truth like that because they think they know something, but really they don't know what they supposed to know.
That's right.
So that's just from my experience to see this man come in, you know, at an older age. It's beautiful, man.
They keep
All
a
right.
lot of people out the truth, though. You know what I mean? Like, shit, people, you know, I put on me, but a lot of people don't come in, they don't want to let go. They think they got all the answers, can't tell them nothing. Especially this generation. I got it figured out, man. I'm gonna be cool. I don't need that.
I got this, man. I got this. I got this life, man.
Hey, Grandma.
And don't let them motherfucker pull up like a couple weeks ago when we was out here when the Lamborghini truck pulled up. He old.
He's got his prize. Just
That's it. Hey, he said I pull up to the club, they go beep, beep, and the bitches jump.
What's that, bro? Can I bring out this precept? This is Proverbs 16:18. It says, "Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall." You know,
And how many of those with this pride that we done seen over the years?
hey, and they keep coming back up. Well, one specifically here, Nasty Nas, man.
That's it.
Right.
Now you got Stokies.
oh man.
Now you got Stokies. All the times that you told motherfuckers coming up smoking squares on our camp. You know you polluting your temple, brother.
You got to catch up
Now
from
he's
this
a
time.
spokesperson. He's
That's
probably
it.
selling the shit, probably.
Well, you know, I heard a couple years back,
Yeah.
Tawab had like a
They
humidifier, right? He
They
was,
used.
he was doing it. He was, like I said,
Making money off of it.
making money off of it. Yep.
So them they use, boy.
So so this is what I'm saying. It's the same things that these persons talked about and saying that what you weren't supposed to be doing is the same shit they went back to. Hypocrites like a motherfucker. What he say? Sadducees, Pharisees, Sadducees, hypocrites.
Hey, dog returned to that
I
vomit.
was just thinking about that.
And that's it, man. And that's gonna happen to a lot of individuals as we get closer to the end, man. And it seemed like it'd be easier because you see everything. No, you gotta
Stay
fight
in.
that much. You gotta fight that much harder, man. Because guess what? The devil is stepping up his game, man. That's it.
This Hebrews 5:10. For the time ye ought to be teachers.
We go up one.
Hebrews 5:11. Of whom we have many things to say, and hard to order.
What was you on 5 and 10? Go to 5 and 9. And then
This is Hebrews 5:9. And being made perfect, he became the author of eternal salvation unto all them that obey him.
right, how was shot, man.
Gotta obey them.
It's people that saying Yahweh Shai, but they not doing the things that he said, man. They smoking cigars. They
Smoking weed.
They making beats for 3-6 Mafia. They not following the Lord, man. But Yahweh Shai is still in their mouth, man. Right? Go ahead.
Called of God and a high priest after the order of
Melchizedek.
Melchizedek. Water.
Hey. Shabaluth. Remember when they couldn't say a particular word? Ephraim couldn't say a particular word, so they slayed them.
Oh, come on.
Of whom we have many things to say, and hard to be uttered, seeing ye are due of hearing. For the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which will be first principles of oracles of God.
So we need that milk, man. We need those basics. We get guys come to this thing and want to go to Revelation. We're going to go break down Daniel, break down the hard parts of Genesis. Hey, you got a problem before you walk.
He got his consolation.
It look like half a consolation.
No. The weather breaking. Oh, baby, hold on. This is just to scoot around in the neighborhood in. Now, when I break the Lamborghini truck out, we on a whole different path. I got you for a week. Then when I got you and I had you, I don't want you no more.
Dang.
That's it. Turn our daughters into harlots. All that shit. Okay, but go ahead.
And are become such as have need of milk and not of strong meat.
Like Nancy Nas. Okay? He understood some meat. Could break down some meat. Could eat it. But like I said, he needs sincere milk now. It's like actually Yahweh Shai.
He drowned on that now.
Exactly. Yahweh Shai came up and knocked all his motherfucking teeth out. He can't chew. So he had to go back. You had to go back to milk and start over.
And he don't got the humility
to do that.
Because going to that milk stage, you gotta be really humble, man.
That's it.
To actually receive this word. Most High resistive the ground.
For everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. But the strong meat belongeth to them that are of full age, even those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil.
Comes through experience, trial and error, hardships, to get to a certain level. And it's still certain levels, man. We got the apostles at the top. They're on a whole nother level, man.
That's it.
As far as the knowledge and the precepts and the history they can just go to just like that, man. They're on a whole nother level.
They come with patience too.
Yeah, well, you got to have that because of the fact that, like I said, I mean, if you don't have the patience, you'll learn something and be so high-headed that you want to go out and do shit, okay, and whatnot. You get to learning that how they treated us, what they did to us, this, that, and the other. Then, like you said, then you start digging into the history. Then you start seeing the pictures of this shit,
Right.
and you like, you know what? The next motherfucking eater might just say something fucked up. This go beyond like
Hey,
popcorn.
We used to do that in school. They used to show Roots back in the day on TV. Next day, people would come to school and Jake would just start swinging on whiteboard.
Hey. I'm telling you, Mike, hey, like I said, you make that statement, the name that pops into my head is Michael Adams. It's a reflex. If somebody say, what happened the first day you saw Ruth or the first time you saw Ruth? Michael Adams started beating the brakes off of motherfuckers at high school. He was in high school. And he started beating the brakes off. I mean, first of all, Mike was our long distance runner, so he had wind like a motherfucker. Oh man, we was all kind of fucking around in the arts a little bit, just a little bit. I dabbed. Mike was taking a few classes. We had a taekwondo class actually up at the high school when we were freshmen. Oh my God, man. Mike. Ooh, I'm talking.
Got kicked out of school over there.
Man, they was scared to kick us out of school. They was scared to even bring us in the office. Hey.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers done lost their mind.
What school you went to, Pops?
I went to Bowen.
Oh, yeah.
And assistant principals, Sparakis. I remember his name, Sparakis. White boy. He was scared to bring us in there. Because motherfuckers that didn't even get in trouble was getting in trouble.
Hey. That's how it is, oh man. Jake, hey, shit, the Lord gonna put that mind on Jake out here, boy.
I was thinking,
That's right.
you took the words out of my mouth, and that's from a movie. Once the Lord put His anger on us,
Put all your lifetimes and memories back in.
See, I was watching,
You had a lifetime where you got your rod cut off over one scenario, but motherfuckers hunted your ass down with dogs and killed you in the woods another time. You like, what? Yeah, fuck shit up.
yeah, you run into the man who got the powers, but like, see, we just talking about cars. I watched X-Men last night. I think it was First Class.
Right.
Magneto was trying to move this big ass satellite this. He couldn't do it. Professor X unlocked his mind. He was like, "What did you do to me?" I was like, "I brought back this memory from the past." And then he could move that big ass motherfucker. Right. It was like, "Shit, Lord gonna bring back some memories, boy."
Right.
It's gonna be open season.
Hey, as they say, anger's a hell of a drug.
yeah,
Anger's a hell of a drug.
desperation.
That's it.
Motherfuckers, what's that? What they say? Stories of how women.
Oh yeah,
try to
adrenaline.
car.
You get that fucking
Shit,
adrenaline jump.
all kinds
Get that adrenaline jump. This, that, and the other. Like I said, you know, look. So you go say that. I think his name is John Ross, fastest man at the NFL Combines. Ran the fastest 40 at a 4.22. Supposedly, Bo Jackson them did the fastest. Blah blah blah. But they was talking about that, and they said that he said that between the fact that he was a track guy, this, that, and other, all this other kind of stuff, and they said the adrenaline that you have going, you gonna be in this 4.2 range, and he cracked the 4.2 too. Like I said, I know that because first time I played ball in high school, that was a fence that was outside, across the street from my best friend's house, about this tall. I couldn't even think about trying to jump that. Yo! That's you? That's me.
Spirit.
I was watching the whole time.
Good look at.
Damn, that's the bad buddy had his bike. Shit.
He should just roll that bike. But anyway, who had the scripture? Let's go back to it.
It's the book, because we were talking about, being when you come into the truth, if you're in the world, and you got to put off everything you have learned from before, man, because that doesn't matter, because here in this society they teach you nothing but lies and vain. It doesn't matter. There's the book of Ephesians 4:22 that ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. Because that's all you want in the world, man. Nothing, and just your lust for money, lust for fame, lust to be somebody. It says, and be renewed in the mind, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and ye put on the new man, which is after Yahweh is created in righteousness and true holiness. And that's when you come back. You start really being a real man. Like how it says in the scriptures, when I was a child, I spake as a child, I thought as a child. That when I became a man, I put away childish things. Because that's really the people's mindset in this world is really childish, man. And all they want is money. They want fame. They want attention, man. That's why people in social media, they're like attention seekers. They're doing all types of stupid things just to get their vain glory. But coming into the truth, you learn how to be a man. You learn how to maneuver. You learn how to, just have what's that word? Discipline. Right? And that's why it's important to come back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. You learn your true power. You learn who you are.
You become a new person, man, a new creature, as the scriptures talk talk about. All right?
Yeah, we almost died. See, I only one was almost
There's a
died.
lot of demons out here, so if you see us losing our focus, man, a baby almost got smacked in one of them carriages. Hey, you got something?
No, that was a tell.
I got one. This is 2 Chronicles chapter 7 and verse 14. It says, if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land. Right, man? With the refreshing that becomes repentance, man. You know, throwing out the old man. You know, because the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, is only dealing with Israel, man. You know, in order for the Lord to sup with you, man, you got to repent. You know, throwing off that old man, not doing things that you're used to doing in this world. You know, because if you do those things, hey, the Lord is going to glorify you. He's going to refresh you, man. You know, like the other says, being that newborn baby, man, you're going to grow. You know.
Yeah. It's all started, just started a point, man. And the point is first, repent. All right? Repent, having faith in Yahweh Shem Shai. The scriptures talk about faith by hearing, right? So it's all a process, you know?
I have a scripture earlier on. It's this Luke 22:23 and 31. For if they do these things in a green tree, what shall be done in the dry? And majority of these people, they be doing a lot of bugged out shit, man. And right now, it's nothing's really hitting the fan, but we see shit is happening. But people are bugging out. They fight over TVs, fight over toilet paper. You get killed for telling someone to put a mask on. Hey, just these little things, man. Imagine when all shit hits the fan. Hey, it's gonna be crazy.
Oh, he's gonna get to it. I don't think he gets to it. We can bring that out too. Because the brother is absolutely right, man. If they're doing this shit now, while you can still go in a Target, a supermarket, or wherever, wait till you can. Wait till you don't have money to get in. Wait till there's troops out front guarding the supplies. You gotta have that mark to even get into the damn store. Wait till those times, man.
The book of 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. You know, because, hey, we're going to head towards some times, you know. Hey, like Jake already doesn't care, man. You know, but as the time, keeps on going, hey, that's the more people are not even going to care at all for the law. They're not going to care about the police. They just want to do what they want to do, man. You know?
Well, a lot of them going to be being done out of survival. Okay? Like I said, you know, like the brother said, when you can't go into a Walmart and do this, or can't go into a Jewel's and do that, or Food for Less, or whatever the case might be. When you can't do that, then guess what? The motherfuckers that are walking around you now become your fucking store. We figure out what I'm gonna take off for who.
Yeah, my girl have a lot of dreams, and she didn't imagine, motherfuckers getting robbed in a parking lot coming out the grocery store.
Oh, that's gonna be big.
That's gonna be huge,
That's gonna
man.
be huge.
You already got motherfuckers that don't got jobs. All they do is fucking driving around all day, looking for somebody to fucking knock over the head.
What they say, looking for that lick.
That lick.
Looking for that lick.
Hey, if you don't got the spirit on you, if the Lord ain't with you, you gonna be that lick.
Waiting for that door to get kicked in. It's not if, it's only when.
That's it.
Enemy goes
Because
like a flood.
that's what you see happening with these Asians. They look at it. What my motherfuckers had a teller or whatever. Motherfucker walked up and just stole on him.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Boom. What the hell?
They don't got nothing, they don't give a fuck no more. Man.
That's it.
Because these Edomites, as the brother was saying earlier, they're in a worse position, man. They're in a worse position. They thinking they used to have it, and now they get to the point where, damn, I'm like I'm
I'm
like
like
these
a nigga.
so-called minorities now, and they can't fucking handle living that way, man.
Hey.
And they gonna rage out at who they think is the problem, and they gonna blame Moab right now.
Right.
He the flavor of the week.
Exactly. Yeah, cause that one guy that was getting jacked up at the airport and whatnot, they was talking, they were scuffing him down and whatnot. Say, you treat me like I'm black. I'm like, damn.
Beautiful case, man.
That's
They
it.
say, welcome to my world.
That's it, motherfucker. Welcome to, hey, that's why that fear leaving out and that fear coming in. Welcome to my world, baby. That's it.
Like trading places.
That's it. Exactly. Exactly. Go ahead, Al.
This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark.
Stop right there. So, your society is going to come to if you can interact with it or not. If you've got this grain of rice with your basic ID information embedded onto it. Your name, probably your social security number. That's all they really need. Why? And your birthday. Why? Because behind that, they whatever website you want to go to, your DMV, they pull up your name and your social security number, and it'll tell you what your license number is. You want your medical records? Same thing. Okay? So, like I said, and see, when I was coming up, these were the IDs that you had to have in your wallet. You had to have these. I mean, now they got it where, it's a felony or some shit if you don't have an ID. But, like, coming out of 8th grade or 7th grade, 8th grade, they said you wanted to have your social security card and at least your school ID on it, okay, to prove who you were. Then as you got older, then it was your license. And your driver's license or your social security card. You'll always be able to prove who you are. Well, now, because those things can be jimmied and worked and this, that, and the other, he's all saying, looky. I'm going to do something with your right hand or your left hand, because we can go, we turn the page to 14. we go to the next chapter, 14, and it don't matter which hand. But this is a major prophecy. This is literally the prophecy that the Lord gave me when I was 14. Didn't have a name, didn't have none of that. But I knew this part was coming. Okay? I knew this part was coming.
And they're already doing a soft form of that in Israel right now with that digital passport, man.
Yeah.
With that barcode. And also they got the watch that you got to wear around
Right.
to show that you all good to go. All right? That's a prelude to the actual insertion in your body.
That's right. They're getting you used to it. The same way they used to talk about video games and whatnot, but the video games, well, they use the video games to desensitize your ass to all the death that was getting ready to come out.
We was going to the movies earlier about cannibalism and all the things they showed in a dystopic future when everything collapsed. They're getting your mind ready for that.
That's it. That's it. So that when you see it, and they're not doing that. That motherfucker. A BMW, snap, crackling, and pop. Okay? But, exactly. But a modern, they ain't no old motherfucker. But they getting you conditioned for that. But they're not getting you conditioned for that so it'll be a stability of your mind like the scripture tell us. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our time. They getting you conditioned to this so they can fear you and to want to avoid that by going and do what you're supposed to do. That's the whole reverse psychology thing. They'll show you this shit and you know how ugly it's going to get and you don't want to be in a part of that, so you'll rather go and be a part of society.
Let me go along and get along.
That's
Shit,
right.
how they gonna? We said how they gonna keep this shit. I think they're gonna keep it. I think they're gonna keep states like this at 50% on purpose to make the people who want to come. Like, so you do want to come to the restaurant. It's gonna be like, we only got 50% capacity. First come, the first people we're gonna let in is the people who already took this shit.
That's right. Exactly. Hey, you once you got this, you got the super rich, and you got everybody else. Okay, ain't no in between no more. Ain't no in between no more. Okay, you got the super rich, and you got that. Now you're gonna have the jab takers and the jab deniers. Woo. Okay, you want to get your life back to normal? Here, you need to do this. If you don't want to do this, then stay your ass in the house. Keep wearing the motherfucking mask. Blah 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 blah.
And you missed it. We were the NBA. Main guy came out. He said the ones that take it gonna have special privileges.
Exactly.
If they get the jab.
Exactly. Okay, so read what you. Revelation. Yeah, come back to the Revelation. It's my first prophecy that was put on me, boy. I ain't about to stop that one.
This is back in Revelation 13. It's back in 17. It says that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is the wisdom that hath understanding. So like he says, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Yeah, I want to be fucked up, man. We listen to this, and that's one to get along with society. Okay? Esau ain't gonna be able to save your ass in that thing. And you being a tie-dye blonde and shit.
That's his 3 states. That's his he gonna have a freezer full of steaks.
Yeah, cause he gonna cut her ass up.
Cut her ass right up.
That's it. Hey man, you almost stole my line, cause I say big girls like that. Man, I can't do nothing with it. I can't even cut that up, put it in the fucking freezer.
No, it's gonna take time.
That's definitely what's gonna happen to her though.
Yeah. You know, cause I'm not into big girls, but that's how I used to say it like that. That's too much meat for a nigga like me. But that's what I'm saying. But yeah, man, but this is what you dealing with. This is what you got going. This world is collapsing. As they say, like a black hole or starts collapsing on itself. It's collapsing on itself. And the wickedness and the darkness of it is joining itself into itself.
Either on one end of the
I'll switch
extreme,
over to 14 now.
either going away from this world,
14.
or you got more people getting sucked more into it, into the bullshit, believing the lies.
Exactly. So, you know, cause the so-called, I'm gonna use Esau's science against it. This so-called theory is that you can't escape a black hole, even light that travels at 186,000 miles per whatever, can escape a black hole. But that's his wickedness. So that's why Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's got to come back, because he's that light. He's that light that can escape that black hole that this motherfucker do, because he will destroy himself.
What's the scripture? He that is made crooked cannot be made straight. He the perfect devil, as the apostles always say.
Can a leopard change his spots? All right, go ahead.
This is Revelation. I'm gonna start at 8. This is Revelation 14:8. It says, "There followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication."
Want to get rich? Come to this bitch. This bitch will set you out. She'll let you bake whatever it is. Hey, Latinos used to think that the streets was paved with gold.
Came over here disappointed.
Motherfucker said, "Man, I ain't got to go far. Shit, just let me in Texas. I'ma pull up a corner of a street real quick. I'm gonna bring my ass back down here. I'm gonna be good." They got up here like, what the fuck? Forgot that they owned all that shit at one point in time.
This is back in Revelation 14. This is verse 9. And it says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And their smoke," so like he said, "the smoke of their torment, and send it up forever and ever. And they that have no rest, nor day, nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receives the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most
up and say in his hand.
And it says, this is Revelation 14:9. It says, and the third angel followed them and sang with a loud voice, from any man versus the beast, and his image, and received his mark in his forehead or in his hand.
Period. So don't fool yourself. Okay, I heard Revelation 13-16. So I'm good. I took it in my left hand. I put it in my forehead. 14 came back and motherfucker said, okay, here's the second part of this punch. Okay? This is the preliminary. Actually, this is a knockout, because some motherfuckers can knock your ass out with a motherfucking left hook, or I can bring a straight right hand. Both these motherfuckers can knock your ass out. Because they're talking about the same thing. So this ain't for the simple minded. Be simple if you want to. You're going to be simply lost. Go ahead.
It says, this is verse 10. It said, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Just so you understand, that's not talking about hell as a Christian church would put it.
That definitely spin that. Spin that shit. Hey, spin that shit. Be all fucked up foul and whatnot. Hey, got the truth trying to do a remix. No. The oldie is the goodie. This is how this is coming down the pipe. There's no change to it. There's no formula that you can formulate that's gonna get you around it. There's no, hey, and I don't care if you can tap the ass better than Sammy Davis. You just gonna come up short when this happens. Ain't no tapping around this one. The Lord said, we gonna do this up front and personal. Go ahead, read that again.
And it says, the same shall drink the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured without mixture.
Not mixture. Ain't no mercy in the middle of that. Ain't no mercy in the middle of that. That's it. Straight, no chaser. Straight, no chaser. 190 proof. That shit go burn going down. Raw, nigga. No shit gonna be raw. That's it. Damn, you saw the bottle, thought you was supposed to be trying to beam up. No, he gonna pour that shit down your motherfucking throat and burn your ass up, man. That's it. Hey. You want to be part of this? Come on, let me show you how I flame on. That's it. Your ass gonna be drinking instant combustibility. That's what you're drinking now.
It's like that, what's the name of that liquor that's actually like 100-something proof, 190 proof?
Everclear.
That Everclear and something else. But if you ever had that shit, it's like, I think it is a Bacardi.
No, Bacardi was 151 proof.
I had that 151, that's what it was. It was like, I thought I was drinking fucking gasoline, man. That's strong ass shit, man. That's strong.
Hey, we used to drink that shit though back in my 20s. We was going through that shit. By the time I came back, that's why I knew about the Everclear, because I'm like, oh, let me fuck my boy Joe up. He can do the 151. Let me bring back a couple bottles or something. Actually, I didn't bring them back. I found the motherfucker. But when I bought the little pint of fucking Everclear,
yeah,
we ran into one of our partners, but I didn't know he was out there on crack then. And when I pulled out the Everclear, he saw a pint. He thought, man, you must have a half a pound we about to smoke on.
He said half a pound.
Because he saw that much Everclear. Normally they get a little small ass bottle to dip and smoke their shit. I was in the world. I come back from the military.
Oh, they was dipping shit in and smoking it?
They was dipping their torches in the Everclear and lighting it and smoking that rock with it.
That's what they kind of do nowadays. They call that shit K2, I think. Some shit K2, they dip it.
That's what I'm telling you. So when he saw this Everclear, this is what he thought. But like you said, he drank 151. I used to drink when I was young. By the time I came back from the military in '85, I went up to 191 proof Everclear. So this is why I'm trying to get you to understand. But you motherfuckers gonna be drinking. Y'all gonna be drinking this shit, and the Lord gonna be using that. Hey, you know how you stuff a turkey? You know, you stuff a turkey, he gonna stuff your ass with 191 proof Everclear. So when he light your ass, now that's a fire. That's a fire right there.
It says, the scripture says that your eyes should consume inside.
Exactly.
Your tongue and everything. And I can back you up. This 2 Peter 3:10. For the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth
Stop. Elements. The elements shall melt with fervent heat. You think about that for a minute. Motherfucker, when you think about Hiroshima and Nagasaki, motherfuckers was vaporized. Where motherfuckers was sitting at, when they went back and looked, it looked like that motherfucker's shadow was still there. Okay? You gonna be vaporized. But here is the terror of the Lord. Even though you was vaporized, the Lord can make that feel like 1,000,000 years.
That's it. Torment. Like the brother was just reading Revelation. That's a better understanding of that hell that you think it's talking about.
How you gonna tap dance? Hey, you in a river of fire. Where the fuck you go run to get out of that? When you burn your hand on the iron or touch something too hot, first thing you try to do is pull away from it. What the fuck you gonna do when you're trying to run and you thinking that you should die? Should not fall down and die. And the Lord like, nah. I'm just gonna let your ass motherfucker sit in this motherfucker. All your nerves are flame. All your nerves are flame. You know how you feel like you burnt yourself and then you come and look at you burnt your hand. Now your shit get ready to blister up and shit. Turning white, getting that fucking pus underneath the skin. Your shit still tingling, it's still burning and shit. You motherfuckers don't have a clue what the Lord can do. Go ahead, read some more.
There's the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that therein shall be burnt up.
Burnt up. So Esau, he said he gonna make your shit here a desert. Think about that. Pan the camera, man. Look at this. Look at all the greenery. He said this shit gonna be a motherfucking desert. This gonna be a fucking desert. Turn around. Turn around. Lake Michigan right there. Past the trees right there. It's all fucking water. What he say? Was you mad at the water? Lord, was you mad at the water? You dried up all the motherfucking water.
That fury.
That ain't even water out there now. He need to dry that shit up. You can't drink that shit.
They telling me something. I seen a bunch of people out there fishing. Dude told me the salmon he caught. He was like, yeah, you can only eat it once a week, though. I was like, damn.
Hey, ain't that fucked up? Now you used to be able to go to a river. These motherfuckers trying to spawn. The water is clean. The salmon is pure. Man, you catch as many of them motherfuckers as you can. Fish, good fish, mind food. Now you just mind fucked. Cause the farm bred salmon and shit, that shit is being feeding feces. Tilapia, farm raised tilapia is definitely getting feces for the most part. Go ahead, I'll read.
There's a scene then that all these things shall be dissolved. What matter a person now ye to be, and all holy conversation and godliness.
Hey, if you can't wrap your mind around these scriptures, then I can't even tell you wrap your mind around the fire that's coming. You ain't gonna be able to wrap your mind around that. So, you know, as they say, do you know the difference between shit and shinola? You about to catch the shit. That's it. We use shinola to clean our boots and shine our boots up. But for you getting ready to get the shit, the shag, the kebab, the long one. Go ahead, read.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh, they shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And that day that cometh shall burn them up, said the Lord of hosts. That it shall leave neither slug it. That it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
So like I said, so peep what he said. Look at all this greenery that's behind us. Look at the trees. The Lord's gonna burn this up so bad that these trees ain't gonna get a chance to be able to come back. Because he's gonna burn them down to the root. He's gonna turn the dirt into motherfucking sand. He gonna melt the elements. He's turning everything into sand in this bitch. Do you know how hot some shit gotta get there? Everything turns into sand. Do you? No. Purple is lightweight. That's what I said. He said that Sodom and Gomorrah was better than what's getting ready to happen to this. Sodom and Gomorrah is the purple rock. You go over there and pull one of the purple rocks and whatnot, and it burns purple. He said Sodom and Gomorrah suffered less than what's getting ready to happen in this bitch.
It's not only the Lord coming back with that spiritual fire, you got that nuclear fire on top of it.
You gotta recognize, man. The Lord said, I done fought I done half fought all this time. Let me pull these motherfucking gloves off. No, let me pull these off first. Now let me slip these into some bare knuckles. You want to brawl, motherfucker? Let's do it. Think. That's it. Oh, where your brass knuckles? You don't get none, bitch. Go ahead and read, man. Got anything to read? So, where you at? Go back to what you had.
There's 2 Peter 3:12. Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of God.
Hold on. Now we talking about all this, but we looking forward to it and hastening. This is the year of the hastening. We want this shit to hit. Because see, when this shit hit, the Lord by his own words is required to lift the standards. He's required by his own words because all his men, all of his elect cannot be destroyed. He's going to have his 144,000. The standard has got to be lifted. So when that happens, this is what we're looking forward to. Go ahead, read. Go start back over.
2 Peter 3:12. Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of God, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
So the elements are going to melt with fervent heat. All this shit is going to turn to dust. Actually, it's going to be turned to sand, which is almost like a glass. You don't understand that there are different levels to blast furnaces. You talk about an oven. The Lord ain't talking about your everyday easy bake oven.
You can get out your mind.
That's it. Dial that one out. This ain't powered by a light bulb. Okay? This ain't your easy bake oven that the Lord is talking about. Okay? That's it. Hey, like I said, I dealt with cooking metal. I dealt with cooking powder and turning it into metal. Peeped out. Mix up a couple things of this and a couple things of that powder and this, that, and the other. Press that shit under about half of 500 pounds of pressure. Turn that shit into a motherfucking thing. Run it through a centering furnace at about 800 degrees. And it'll take on metal properties. Now we can go machine this shit, this, that, and the other. And then, now I want to make it hard. I take this motherfucker and run it through about 1,200, maybe 1,500 degrees worth of with carbon injected into it. And this shit now break your motherfucking back.
And that's spiritual what he's talking about. What do you think the Lord is doing to the hopeful elect? He putting them through that fire. All right? While the 2/3, and guess what? They're going to be burned up, man. They're going to be done away with.
Yeah, exactly, because see, here's what happens. Let me explain to you what happens. Let's say this boat or whatever here melts at a certain temp. Let's say it melts at about 900 degrees. I can take that boat and run it up to about 750 and cool it down. Run it up to about 800 and cool it down. The next time I go to heat it up, that 900 that will kill it, won't kill it. It'll go up to 1,200 now. I run up to about 1150 and whatnot and cool it down. Now this shit that went up to about 3,000 degrees. It can stand it. It can take the heat. Like I said, we used to turn powder into metal, motherfuckers. So when you talk about this fire and shit, you don't have a clue what the Lord can do. That's it. It's called carburizing. We use it for the automotive industry and we use it for airplane engines. Go ahead, Al.
Isaiah 48:10. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction.
That's right. So see the difference between, because see all of Israel is going through a affliction, but 2/3 you motherfuckers too stupid to understand it. You're too dumb to understand it, too prideful and conceited to want to face it. So you're either prideful and don't want to deal with it, or you're dumb and can't face it. Both of them make your ass manageable for hellfire. Because you're going to have to manage the hellfire, which we know you can't. Go ahead, Al.
Zechariah 13:8. It shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord power, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined.
Now, silver, gold, how's it refined? You heat that shit up, you melt it. You melt it and heat it up so hard that guess what? All the impurities and shit float to the top. It floats to the top. It's like you boil water. Let's say you take some boiling water and take a small piece of soap and put it on there. All them bubbles and shit that come to the top, that's the scum that we are. That's the scum that we're supposed to face. That's the scum that he said, okay, see that shit? Skim that shit off and throw that to the side. Do it a couple times. I'm going to keep turning the heat up. More shit going to keep coming up. You're going to keep skimming that shit off. You're throwing that shit away. Now to the Esau, that shit is silver and that shit is gold. He gonna take that shit, remelt it down, turn it into something, and it ain't worth shit. And he gonna tell you it's worth everything. Okay? It ain't worth shit. But what is he doing to us? He making us that 99% pure. We get 100% pure when we get that download. Go ahead.
It says, and we'll try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power.
Personal pronoun. Ain't everybody including this shit. Hell, 2/3 of our people ain't even including this shit. How the fuck is other nations think they're in the middle of this? He don't even want 2/3 of his own that he claimed. What the fuck? Y'all got delusions of grandeur like a motherfucker, boy.
Like, what Bible is y'all reading?
No. Like you say, they don't read the Bible. They know church. They know they church. Whatever y'all
It's the
got.
book of Romans 5:1 that says, now therefore being justified by faith, we have peace with God through our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, by whom also we have access by faith into his grace, wherein we stand and rejoice in hope of the glory of the Most High.
So this ain't even about us. This ain't about us. Read that last part again.
It says, by faith into this grace, wherein we stand and rejoice in hope.
In hope. I can't work my way into this, but I got to do some work. I can't work. Let me say it again, because I'm not double-minded. I can't work my way into this, but I got to do some work. Why? Because if I don't do the work, it definitely ain't happening. But I got to work my way into, I got to do this work and hope that the Lord's have mercy. Ain't that a kick? How humble you got to be to go to the thing and wondering if, you see, and I'm going to take the carnality out of this. Because, see, you Edomites and whatnot, man, I won't work for shit if I ain't going to get paid. I ain't going to get paid, but my shit is stored up in heaven. Okay? It's stored in heaven. It's stored where you can't fuck with it. It's stored where you can't corrupt it. It's stored where you can't touch it.
What it's talking about takes something called faith. All right? And somebody can get that in Hebrews, the evidence of faith.
Not seen.
Because our people are carnal just like the damn devil right now, right? They say what we're doing is what? A waste of time, man. I'm out here getting this money. What Chase Davis say? Put the guns down, pick up the money.
Yeah, put the gun down, get the bag.
They want something they can see right now and touch right now, man.
Okay, but see, that's your destruction. You want to touch something, so the Lord said, I'm going to touch you. I'm going to touch you. I got something I want you to touch. Yep.
There's Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
The things that not seen, man. You can't see the air, but you know it's there because your ass still breathing. Even though Esau trying to make you kill yourself by breathing your own carbon dioxide. That's what he's trying to do.
That's it.
Okay, go ahead.
I got this is one of my favorite scriptures. 2 Corinthians 5:7. For we walk by faith, not by sight.
Come. We walk by faith. Hey, we see the things that happened, and we living in the things that are happening. And with those things, our faith is that we know what's coming down the pipe. That's our faith. We can read in these scriptures and see what happened. Hell, I'm old enough to have lived through some of this shit. We know what's going on now, and we can match it up to the scriptures. So also the scriptures say, and also this shit is going to happen. So since all this happened, why am I going to doubt this part of it? Like I said, somebody give me that, nah, that's okay. That's because that talk more about bitches. But you niggas are bitches too. Because you want to go stick your motherfucking head in this fucking sand and act like you don't see this shit coming.
Yeah,
so like, so as Ice-T said, some of you niggas is bitches too. Go ahead, read it.
It says, going back with Romans 5:2, it says, by whom also we have access by faith into this grace, wherein we stand and rejoice in hope of the glory of the Most High.
So we stand in the glory of the Most High. I'm saying, what the fuck am I? Scripture say what ashes doing proud? Earth and ashes doing proud. What the fuck? What you proud of, motherfucker? You ain't accomplished nothing. You ain't did shit. You ain't got nothing noteworthy going. And everything that you thought you could have did noteworthy on here, like Floyd Mayweather's and all these motherfuckers, all that shit going up in smoke. So what did he say in Proverbs and Ecclesiastes? All this shit is vanity.
Real talk, man. You go back to Genesis before, or in the garden, after they got go back and getting put out.
Right.
The Lord's like, you're going to have to live by the sweat of your brow, man. So the Lord could give us everything, man. And that's what it's going to go back to.
That's right.
Dominion, all right? The best of the land,
Isaiah 60.
all right? The best of the water, all the goods of the earth, the Lord's going to get to us. We're going to get it back. Right? It's not going to be because we went and worked 40 hours a week at a job. No, it's going to be because the Lord gave it to us.
You know what I'm talking about?
What are you looking for?
Isaiah Wade, he says that the gates will be continually open. The Lord's going to give us. You got two of them there. You got one there where the gates will be continually open. You got one where you're going to think about something. The Lord will already be sending it your way. Both of them in Isaiah.
16:11.
Yeah, let me see.
It says Isaiah 16:11. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually; they shall not be shut day nor night. That man may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles.
17 other motherfucking nations gonna be bringing me everything that they motherfucking got. And because of the fucking spiritual powers that's gonna be on some of these brothers, try to hide it. You'll be a motherfucking Sapphira. What was her name? What her husband tried to hold back some of that money.
Oh yeah.
You ain't lying to me. be lying to Yahweh Shema Shah. But in that day, you be lying to me too, because I be able to read your motherfucking mind.
And in that day, you ain't gonna even be in that spirit, because the Lord is literally gonna give Israel everything.
That's right.
You're gonna be on that top position.
Yeah. So, but for you 17 other nations, everything. You owns nothing. You owns nothing. You is nothing. Nothing from nothing leaves you with nothing.
They gotta pay that tax.
That's it. That's it.
The taxes.
Gotta have something.
You want to be with me? You ain't got nothing.
Says, and that their kings may be brought, for the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
So where's that at? Everything gonna be brought to us, and you motherfuckers that think y'all don't want a deal, die.
That's your two choices. Choose
Hey,
one.
hey, sound like that Rockaway movie. What was that? Get Down or Lay Down? With Benny Siegel and them. Hey, when they was dirty and hustling and whatnot, they was wearing all kinds of clothes. When they came up, they all had on Rockaway shit. Whatnot. Yeah. Well, hey. Well, see, we rocking Yahweh Shah. Okay. It ain't. He said, if you're going to glory in something, glory in the knowledge of the Lord.
Because that ultimately leads to everything, man. The wisdom of the Lord.
That's right.
It's like with Solomon. He's going to give you everything because you want to actually please Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which is going to lead to everything. You know?
That's it. Go ahead, read.
This is Romans 5:3. It says, and not only so, but we glory in tribulation also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope.
So the hope of us is the fact that, like I said, as we go through these things, we grow from these things. As we grow from these things, we please Yahweh Shah more by becoming the men that He wants us to be. That in this proving ground, He gets to see the things that you will do, the things that you won't do, the things that you grew into, the things that you shunned of the world in the process. All these things. All these things are in the balance. All these things are in the balance. Because we all don't have the same lot. We all don't have the same measure. So I can't look at Barak and put my measure against him. Barak can't put his measure up against the apostles out there in New York. Okay? We all got our own lot. All we can do is sincerely, with the best of our ability, to do. And when we don't get it, when we come up short, I don't know about y'all, I feel like shit.
We all want that same thing, regardless as a laborer when we got out. You know? Some, when we go to that parable, I remember saying some that's born the heat of the day, man, they've been working longer and harder.
Right.
And then you got a guy that come in the last minute.
Got the same
get the same reward, man. But it's nothing to be mad at. I'm glad that the guy still came in. Right. I want to get the fuck out of here.
That's it. Why? Because he came in at the last minute, and guess what? If he came in under the tutelage or something of one of them brothers or whatever the case might be, guess what? He just covered a multitude of sins. That's it. This is the only win-win situation that you absolutely got working right now in the times that we're in. This is the only win-win. Everything else, if you ain't banking on this, your bank go bust. That's it. Your bank go bust. You gonna go belly up. They gonna put the motherfucking sign on the door. You gonna say, "What about my 100,000?" They gonna say, "What about it?" Thank you very much. You didn't see the signs on the wall. The same way you couldn't read the signs of the red the red skies. You couldn't read them signs? Okay. So sad.
Your ass out.
So sad. As the Asians like to say, so sad. Good, you got something to read?
This is the book of Romans 8:6. For to be carnally minded is death, But to be spiritual minded is life and peace.
There it is. Like it wasn't gonna come out. Like I said, I knew where it was going. So the conversation had to be there. Okay? And even when I don't know, the Lord give me the spirit to understand it enough to be able to know and say the right things anyway. Because that's what we do. We deal in the spirit. How can he be saying something? Three brothers got different precepts to back up what he's saying. Because we read these things. As they say, as Thelma told Michael, Thelma told his mama about Michael, he reads, Ma. He reads. She argued about Jesus. He said, he look like this. He was like, no, it don't. My white Jesus been on this wall for motherfucking ever. And forever going to get your ass forever destroyed.
It says, because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be.
So you can't even picture, you can't wrap your mind around it, you can't gather it, and even if we break it down for you, if your ass is 2/3, your ass will be in gross darkness after all the light you shine. Go ahead.
It says, let's say verse 8, so then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High.
So you can't please the Most High. Why? Because you ain't gonna want to get up off your horse. You ain't gonna want to get off your horse. You ain't gonna want to get out and have to do the things you have to do. And for you females that think that you're supposed to be equal to a man, wrong motherfucking answer. Okay?
Yeah, that's it, man. We working for the real riches right now. In this kingdom, you work all your damn life, wait till you're 68, and then you can fucking finally retire. And then your ass die 1 year later.
I was gonna say, because they broke your ass down. This is Django and a fucking salt pit. They gonna work your ass till they can't get no more out you. They gonna hit your ass over the motherfucking head and throw your ass in the hole.
It says, but ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit.
So, but being in this spirit, we're looking forward to something better. I'm looking forward, Yahweh Ratazah, of being able to come across this man, see this man, and we billions of years old. Fuck billions, trillions of years old. Trillions of years. Still in our right mind, because we only got one mind, because it's been programmed right, and since we ain't dying, that's just the way it's going to roll. You motherfuckers can't fathom that. You can't even think of that. That's it. You know, I even shortchanged myself at one point in time, because I was talking about every 1,000 years, Pop's gonna have chariot races. 1,000 years is like every motherfucking day. They can't have a chariot race every day. I can't have y'all bring y'all motherfucking hot rods out there and we blow by the planets and shit, and have motherfuckers looking up there like, oh, they acting clowns. They up there clowning with they shit.
Man.
Yeah, they at it again.
They at it again. They at it again.
They gonna be down here. Let me finish digging this ditch.
Hey, ditch digging motherfucker.
He's like us, because, hey, it's flip, man. If you ever, even on a small time level, you really see a rich ass Edomite in this kingdom, man, you can't imagine some of the shit he got in his house.
I've been around. I worked, when I first got out the military, I worked for a cat that owned a house up in Glencoe. Banner personnel, Jim Singer. I claim that motherfucker for slavery too, because that motherfucker put the chain around my motherfucking neck and some funny shit when I was a big swole motherfucking buck. So yeah, I want you, Mr. Singer. I know you're dead, but your son Justin and your daughter I'm getting all that shit. I'm putting your motherfucking son out there in the field with your ass, and I'm gonna beat the brakes off your daughter. Okay. but this is where we at. I've seen that. I've seen that. Where motherfucker go out and buy 560s or Benzes, the big body and the 2-seater at the same time. Write one motherfucking check in his cup. Got a motherfucking house that his wife sold for $6.6 million, and the motherfucker bought it and tore it down because he wanted to put a better house on. He bought the house for the land. And all that shit's go pale in comparison to what the Lord's gonna give us. Go pale. Can't, hey, his motherfucking house will be where I go take a shit at.
That's the faith that we have, man, that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to give us, and we keep on enduring and laboring in this truth, man. Because we have hope. You know, we have hope and faith that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to deliver us in times to come. But you people, you have nothing, man.
And that's why they can't get. That's why they can't get with this, because they can't see. They can't see that. Since they can't see that, there's no faith. Somebody give me a scripture that backs that up. But there's no. Where there's no faith, the people perish, or something like that.
Oh, that's it. Whoever get it first.
No faith and no vision.
Proverbs 29:18. Where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he.
Okay, so see, they don't have a vision. See, me and him sitting up here having a conversation. Let's say it was just me and him, we just sitting out talking. We just talking. Motherfucker walk by. Man, I can't wait till we celebrate our trillionth birthday together. I can't wait till we celebrate our trillionth birthday together. Motherfucker talking about being a trillion years old. That motherfucker, I want to know what he's smoking.
Y'all motherfuckers crazy. Y'all need to be getting this COVID shot. They're putting on these 2 masks. Y'all bullshit now.
Now that's charcoal fuel. Somebody just lit up a motherfucking grill.
Come over and get these baby back ribs. While y'all at it.
That's it. Hey,
This is all we got.
the abomination of desolation in full
Make the
effect
best
on
of
the Shabbat.
Jake's hopes and dreams is right here.
That's right. You can't think outside this box. This box got them trapped, just like the Matrix.
They can't see afar off.
That's right. Oh, they can't see this, man. So we stand up here, we bring this truth, out, we put these scriptures out, we put these sit downs out, trying to break this stuff down and whatnot, and get y'all to understand it. That's okay. Y'all can't get it. It's okay. Because somebody's got to be the 2/3. And if somebody's got to be the 2/3, I'd rather it be you motherfuckers that don't have a clue of what's going on.
Right.
Than the brothers that are standing up here with me and around the world under the banner of GMS and any other brother that is pushing 100% truth. But the rest of the world, fuck you.
Right.
The rest of the world, fuck you. As we used to like to say in the military, and the horse you rode in on. Fuck you. You call yourself you're an Israelite, but you want to stay up under this motherfucker's oppression? What the fuck wrong with you? You'd rather be a homegrown slave. You'd rather be a homegrown slave than a fucking ruler. What the fuck wrong with you? Subject to all this pedophilia and fucking lesbianism, all this shit. Your motherfuckers rather be. Hey man, if she going, I'm with it. If she going, your ass gone. Both of you motherfuckers need to burn up. That's it. And you ain't gonna be the Human Torch and control that fire. Again, you ain't gonna control that fire. The fire gonna consume your ass. And I love the idea of that. And I just hope and pray that the Lord got mercy for me. And if it's a death, it's a quick one.
Because these people ready, man. As the elder is speaking, I just look around, you see the cars passing, man. People alone, riding with masks. They believe it's so hard, man. They ready for it.
They riding in their own cars by themselves with masks on. I saw a motherfucker this morning walking down I went to walk to a fucking hardware store trying to get some things, parts and whatnot, trying to work on my truck and whatnot. Motherfucker walking down the street going to the liquor store with the mask on. It's like, can't you pull that motherfucker up when you get there? Out of the fact that you want to breathe fresh air as long as you can, motherfucker.
going and get the malt liquor, the poison to put in it. He got the mask on. Fuck out of here.
And he, like I said, he added up. And when I noticed, so I mean, he was like maybe to the light when I spotted him, like. Then he walked up. And I'm like, where the fuck he going? And why he got the mask on? He went into the liquor store. I'm like, damn. So that means you walked exactly. And I found myself being mad when I got this mask on longer than I need to be. Fuck, what's wrong with me?
Yeah.
What the fuck's wrong with me? Bigger than I am. Pulling the pants off. See that? That white girl.
I thought she was about to do something else.
Y'all got scriptures? Everybody got any scriptures? Anybody got anything? So that's it? All right then. So, hey, with that, we hope this is going to be an edifying lesson. And like always, well, as of today, actually, Shabbat Shalom, all the hopefully elect is out there. We want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahshua Ba'Shem, Hakadash.
To the apostles and elders of GMS out of New York, we send double honors because they do real well. The brothers around the world push this truth uncut, unfiltered, giving you the good, the bad, and the ugly of the scriptures, basically declaring war on the planet. I send salutations. And hopefully, like, I hope this is edifying. Aqua, few, and true to this listening to say the charity. Keep doing so before the scorn of scoff will reprobate 2/3 Israelites and you 17 other nations that want to be hooked to this motherfucker's kingdom pursuant to Job 9:24 because it's been given into the hands of the wicked. The first group, Shalom, and the second group, fuck you in a barber ball.
Ball.